Welcome to the Thursday Night Lights High School Football Game of the Week, presented by Wendy's. We're live at Waukesha South. It's homecoming weekend as the Black Shirts take on the North Stars from Waukesha North. Hi, I'm Mike McGivern with Sports Radio 1250 WSSP, and this is the Sports Radio 1250 pregame show. I'm joined by the two head coaches tonight's game, Chris Fryman with Waukesha North, Dave Roosh with Waukesha South. Coach, first and foremost, thanks for having us out on homecoming weekend. I appreciate it.
Oh, it's great to have you, Mike. It adds a lot of energy to the game.
You bet, man. What a great atmosphere. This is just a really cool facility for us to be at. You guys started out really strong at the first four, struggling a little bit as of late. I know that the competition has gone up a little bit. How are you guys holding up?
We're holding up fine. We've had a number of injuries that have kind of set us back a little bit, but as Chris and I talked before the game, you find guys to step up and take their spot and get after it. Got to pick up the pieces and go.
You bet. Chris Fryman, year two as the coach here at Waukesha North. I know that they've had a lot of changeover. Yep. And year two for you, for that school, it's good. These kids are starting to now kind of get it. You guys are starting to play pretty well a little bit, right? Scoring some points. I don't know who put your schedule together, Chris, but man, I would be talking to those boys. How are you guys doing holding up? Haven't gotten a win yet this year, but been competitive.
We've been competitive, and the big thing for us is just to play a whole game of football. Back a few years ago, we'd be a team that put our heads between our tails between our legs. You know, once we get a couple scores on us, and we've been able to compete in the third and fourth quarter this year, and now we're just building towards getting some wins here at the end of the year.
That's big. You know, crosstown rivalry, boys. This is for all summer long and all off season. The guys from the players from the winning team get to walk head held a little bit, saying, "Hey, we got you." That means a lot to these guys, especially from Waukesha South, Waukesha North, to be able to say, "Hey, look, we got a good win against you guys."
Yeah, it's always the bets are off during this game. It's north-south battle has always been a highly competitive game and always a very good game. So
you've been through a few of these.
Yes, yeah, a few.
Just a few.
22 to be exact.
22, and this is his second. Coach, I don't know if you understand how important it is. You know, from Wisconsin to Rapids, a lot of rivalry games up there, but this is a big one for your boys.
Yeah, it's a big one. This is the first thing I heard about when I came down and got the job. As always, north-south, that's the oldest rivalry in Waukesha, and all, like Coach said, all bets are off this game. No matter what teams come in like, it's always going to be a good game.
Boys, I'm going to cut you loose again. It's homecoming week. Good luck to both of you guys. On the other side of the break, I'm going to turn this over to Dick Basham and John Weiser for the keys to the game. This is Thursday Night Lights High School Football Game of the Week, presented by Wendy's.
Welcome into Ken Holub Stadium in Waukesha tonight. I guess you could call this the Civil War here tonight, North versus South. It's Waukesha North making the trek across town to take on the Waukesha South Black Shirts. With Hall of Fame football coach Dick Basham, I'm John Weiser. Glad you're along for Week 8 of Thursday Night Lights. And we've got one team here tonight that's fighting for its playoff life, and we got another team coming in here tonight that would love to play homecoming spoiler.
That's true. Waukesha South has a chance to get to the playoffs if they can win their last two games, and this is a winnable game for them tonight, but then they have to play Arrowhead next week, so that's a big test for them there. On the other hand, North, this is a winnable game for North, too. I think it's a fairly even game. They could finish the season possibly with 2 wins and salvage something. Right now they're 0-7.
0-7, they've lost 15 straight dating back to last year, so really need to get going here tonight and try and make something of this ball game. Been close ball games before between these two teams.
Yeah, and North is young. They have a sophomore quarterback, and he has had a tendency to play like a sophomore at times. He's throwing up prayers that were caught by the other team. So if he can play better tonight, I think they'll have a chance.
Let's highlight some of the players we're going to see here tonight. And let's start first with Waukesha North. Their offensive line, pretty good.
Well, they do have a decent offensive line. They're a passing team, so they have to protect the quarterback. And we'd like to highlight Johan Horowitz, the right guard. He's 5'10", 230 pounds. And then the center, Ian Kozak, who's 6'3", 230 pounds. They're the mainstays of the two lines. They're the leaders of the line. They make the line calls. And if they have a good game, I think the North Stars have a fighting chance.
Talk about their linebacker, Jackson Rowe.
Well, Jackson Rowe is a small guy. He's about 5'7", 190, but he gets around. He's the leader of the defense. Coach says he knows the defense as well as their coordinator does and makes sure everybody's in the right spot. He's going to have to make a lot of tackles tonight, I think, to keep him in the game.
For Waukesha South, you got to love a quarterback whose first name is Cannon Cooley, who's starting to establish himself as a pretty darn good quarterback.
Well, he started playing as a freshman. He didn't start all year, but he did play some games as a freshman. Started all last year as a sophomore. Now he's in his 8th game as a junior. He's a 4.22 student. Plays basketball. He's all-conference baseball player. On the football field, he's a very good player. He makes all the calls. He changes the plays at the line. He has over 800 yards passing this year with 8 TDs and only 1 interception. That's really impressive.
Gabe Rasmussen on defense, a tough one.
Well, another young player. He's only a sophomore. Started some games last year as a freshman. He's the middle of the defense, the heart of the defense. Coach Rush says he has a crazy knack of reading and analyzing plays and getting to the tackles, and he'll have to make a lot of tackles tonight in the middle of that defense.
That leads us now to our keys to the game tonight.
Well, for a winless team, I think it's pretty basic for them. They need to minimize their turnovers, and they need to be good tacklers. They can't turn short gains into long runs, and they need to score on special teams, I believe.
And for Waukesha South tonight?
Well, South, they need to be successful on first down. They need to pressure that passer from North, and they need to disrupt the receivers to throw off their timing.
It's a Thursday night homecoming game in Waukesha. South hosting North. Back with a kickoff right after this. Waukesha South varsity band with our national anthem. The colors presented tonight by the U.S. Army Waukesha Recruiting Center. John Weiser, Dick Basham, along with Mike McGivern and Kara with you tonight from Ken Holub Stadium. Waukesha South Blackshirts hosting the Waukesha North North Stars. Week 8 of the high school football season, part of our Thursday Night Lights presented by Wendy's. Glad you're along tonight. It could not be any better as far as weather here tonight for mid-October. Clear skies. Temperatures will be falling back into the low 50s before it's all said and done here tonight. And it is homecoming after all. So, Mom, if you're watching at home.
Proud, I'm sure.
Very proud of your sons here tonight. It's going to be an exciting ball game here tonight. I think you can throw the records out. I expect a very hard-fought, very physical ball game here tonight between these two teams.
Yeah, I think so. It's a crosstown rivalry, and South has a lot to play for, and North is playing for a lot of pride. And as I said in the pregame, that it's a winnable game for them, and to go out with a couple wins would take a little bit of the sting off the season for them.
As we mentioned, tough go of it here with Waukesha North the last 2 seasons. They won their opener last year, and then they've lost 8 straight last year, and have lost the first 7 this year. So trying to get both these programs really back up into the top half of that Classic 8 conference.
Well, South started out with 4 wins, and 4 quality wins, but then they ended up having to play McWanago and Memorial and Arrowhead right in a row. Or not Arrowhead, West, Waukesha West. They still have to play Arrowhead. And they weren't able to win those 3 games, but they also suffered a lot of significant injuries, and that's not an excuse, that's a fact, and we'll see if they can recover tonight and come up with a big win here.
Waukesha South won the toss. They have elected to receive to start our ball game here tonight, so they'll be going right to left as you view it here. Near full house here of Waukesha South contingent on hand. And a fairly good contingent here for the North-siders as well. Waukesha North Stars with a good representation on that far side as well.
Well, I think it's interesting that they chose to receive. I think they're saying they want the ball right away and want to get on the scoreboard. The other way of looking at it is if you defer and get the kick off the second half, you may have a chance to get the ball twice in a row at the end of the second quarter and the beginning of the third quarter, and maybe score twice before the other team gets a chance to have the ball. So different ways to look at it. They know what they think they want to do. We'll see what happens.
Ryan Cottrell has it teed up at the 40-yard line. You have Jordan Yatchik standing deep, awaiting the kick. And week 8 of the high school football season is underway. A low squibbling kick that will be picked up at the 20-yard line. We're across the 25 out to the 26-yard line. Just a short 6-yard return on that Cody Miller, the senior, coming down, able to make the stop for Waukesha North. So South on offense, Cannon Cooley, as we said, started as a sophomore, now into his junior season, completed 56% of his passes thus far.
Yeah, he's a real solid quarterback, and not only as a player, but he's got a good head on his shoulders and makes good decisions, and that's very important. Keep your team out of trouble. Now, you're going to see a lot of different looks tonight on offense from the Black Shirts.
He's got Lombardi back there along with Isaiah Pitchford, who's battling an injury, and Pitchford will get the toss on the right side. And he'll take it across the line of scrimmage, just shy of the 28-yard line. Isaiah Pitchford, a senior, 6'1", on the carry, and bringing him down was Sebastian Jallis, the outside linebacker.
Well, Isaiah Pitchford has been starting for 3 years and is an excellent athlete and also a terrific football player. Does everything for him. The offensive line, as you saw up there, was Barrett, Dennert, Kerr, Young, and Owens, and the receivers are Lark, Bodlewski, Lombardi, Pitchford, and Meriwether.
2nd down and 7, and penalty markers rain down. Our first flag of the ball game. Again, a reminder that Thursday Night Lights presented by Wendy's is available streaming live online. Log on to my24milwaukee.com and click on the Thursday Night Lights link. You can also find complete game videos and photos from this season's games. That's my24milwaukee.com. False start penalty on Waukesha South as you get a look at our referee tonight, the veteran Neil Bruner. Now in his 39th season officiating games. He's also Division III college referee and had the pleasure of meeting and working with him the last couple years in the scrimmages in the area right before the season starts involving Carthage College. So,
well, he's a good official. I always took a deep breath and sigh of relief when I saw him walk on the field because he knew you were going to get a good job.
This is Cooley on the keep, trying to sweep the outside. He'll get back to the original first down or the yard marker. Cody Miller able to roll him out of bounds, and it'll bring up a 3rd down and 11 as we set the defense for you for the North Stars.
Now Kyle Rowe, Eric Malicki, and Alec Barth are the defensive linemen. Linebackers, as we talked about, Jackson Rowe, Cody Miller, Dylan Ristow, and Sebastian Jallis. And in the backfield, we got Destin Eisler, Eric Real, Joe Ancombe, and Gio Cambronero.
3rd and long for Waukesha South. Cooley will swing it out on the pass near side. It is dropped incomplete, intended for Yatchik, the junior, coming out of the backfield. And so Waukesha South forced to punt on their first possession.
Well, it was a catchable ball, but Jackson Rowe, we talked about earlier in the pregame, was right there to make the play, I think, if he had caught it. So maybe just as well didn't complete it.
Now Isaiah Pitchford will punt this one away.
He is the normal punter. He has had a leg injury, so I'm not sure if that's him or not. Hard to tell.
Gets this one away. Real. Check that. On the return across midfield, sets it up very nicely, as that was Mario Van Schaik on the return. And he was brought down by Ryan Lark for Waukesha South. So good field position here for the North Stars to start their first drive. Something they need, something to jumpstart this team early on.
Yeah, that's exactly what they would like to have had. They're playing on a short field. You get a couple first downs and you would in 4-down territory.
Again, our thanks to First Bank Financial Center for being our first down sponsor on Thursday Night Lights. First Bank Financial Center, one bank, one resource. From the 48-yard line of Waukesha South, Thody, the quarterback, will hand it off. And they'll try and go right up the middle, and they get it down to the 45-yard line. Pickup of about 3 on the carry is in on the stop for Waukesha South. That was Antoine Watson, along with Chris Foreman.
There's a look at Jacob J.T. Thody, 5'11", 170-pound sophomore at quarterback. He's completed 57% of his passes, has thrown for just under 950 yards so far this season.
Well, the offensive line really got off the ball well there in that first down. That's a good sign. Tried to cut.
Pass it out here, and it's high, incomplete, intended for Derek Longmire, the tight end, was the intended target. That would have been enough for a first down had they connected. Yeah,
he rushed that just a little bit and had his weight on his back foot, and the ball got away from him, went over his head.
Set the offensive line.
Yeah, Kyle Rowe, Alec Barth, Ian Kozak, we talked about, Johan Horowitz and Colin Hamp make up the line. Zach Ryder's a split end. Derek Longmire is the tight end. We got Mario Van Syke, Malik Noblin, the receivers along with Nick Peterson.
North Stars will take a timeout here on third down. We're early in the first quarter, no score. First possession here for Waukesha North as they'll take a timeout. Get this, be sure of this play here.
Yeah, that's a good, I don't think it's early in the game, but this is a real important down because they have good field position. If they can get this first down here and be in 4-down territory, a score early by North would really be, would I think, build their enthusiasm and self-esteem, so to speak, for what they've done so far.
Good look at the crowd here tonight. A homecoming game here tonight for Waukesha South, a homecoming Thursday game. And still packed house here tonight at Ken Holub Stadium. They go 3 receivers to the left side, single receiver near side, single back in the backfield from the gun. 3rd and 7 here for the North Stars. They will throw. Thody with time, throws it out. It's intercepted. Picked off far side. It'll be a pick 6 the other way. Back goes Waukesha South to the 10. Touchdown, Waukesha South. Easy pick that time. As able to take it away was Logan LeCaptain, his 2nd interception of the season, and he returns it 55 yards for the score.
Well, I thought I was watching the Houston Texans there for a second. But, who picked that off? I didn't see who that was. Oh, Logan LeCaptain. Yeah, okay, that was well timed, and he was sitting on it, and maybe I'd seen something scouting, and exactly the opposite effect that North wanted, obviously.
2nd pick of the year for LeCaptain, takes it all the way back 57 yards for the touchdown. And now the try for the extra point.
Now we have a penalty, I think, illegal substitution.
Excessive celebration.
Okay, well,
all right.
It's homecoming. I guess it doesn't count for the officials, does it?
And sportsmanlike conduct on the excessive celebration, the call. So they will step it off on the point after try here. Or will they take it on the kickoff here? Looks like they're
doing it on the kickoff.
Yep. Got to have a little fun. Return a
yeah, I didn't really see what happened.
Interception back 57 yards. You ought to be able to celebrate,
yeah,
right? And the extra point is up, and it is good. 7-0 off the interception return. We head down to the sideline in our first interview of the night, and we go to Kara.
Thank you very much, guys. I'm standing here with Jim Galkey, District Manager for Wendy's Restaurants, who also happens to be a Waukesha North alum. How you doing tonight?
I'm doing great. I just want to talk to you about a little things. First of all, we'd like to thank all the high schools and high school kids for letting us be involved with Thursday Night's Lights. Then I'd also like to say, if you have any fundraising activities or anything you want, go to your local Wendy's and ask one of the general managers, and they will get you involved in our fundraising programs. We would just, again, thank you for everything you do.
And we're very appreciative as well. But we've also got some new menu items, I hear?
Chicken Pub. If you like the pretzel burger, it comes with a chicken, honey mustard sauce, tomatoes. It's an awesome sandwich on a pretzel roll. Just the best thing in the world.
And it sounds great. Thanks again, and back to you guys in the booth.
So a 57-yard interception return for a touchdown has put the Black Shirts up early.
Well, that's not the way they wanted to start, but that's the way it started. They still get the ball back. Maybe they can even it up.
Defense on the bench! Defense on the bench!
This will be Reyes doing the kickoffs here. And again,
penalty now, the kickoff from the 25-yard line. So, again, North could get a good field position here.
Yeah, Reyes on the kickoff. We mentioned Pitchford with the leg injury coming in.
Yeah, and I didn't catch the number of the punter. I don't know if he did punt. We'll see next time. But he is playing offense and defense, so obviously he's not feeling too bad. I was out here to practice on Tuesday, and he had an ice bag in his leg and did not practice.
So because of the unsportsmanlike penalty, this will be perhaps good field position here for North, as it's Van Schaik on the return out across the 39 to the 40-yard line. A good return as he went right down at the 40-yard line. So still pretty good field position here for the North Stars, trailing 7-0 early. Let's head downstairs to Mike McGivern.
Hey guys, two things. During that timeout, defensive coaches for South said, you know what, jump the flat. They're going to throw it out in the flat. Somebody needs to jump that. Two offensive coaches talking to the offensive team said, boys, relax. Relax. It's just a football game. No, it's homecoming. Everybody's jacked up. Relax and start playing football.
Run it off left tackles. They try and get it across the 40 out to about the 43-yard line before runner is stacked up there.
Well, that's definitely good advice.
Malik Noblin.
Yeah, good advice. And I think I did mention that they might have scouted that they like to throw the ball in the flat in that situation, and they were all over it.
So Noblin able to pick up 3, 2nd and 7. Ball at the 43-yard line. Twins left and right here with Noblin in the backfield, and Noblin with the call again. Able to move the pile forward across the 45, just short of the 47-yard line. Antoine Watson again in on the stop, the defensive tackle for the Black Shirts.
Well, again, a good line surge from Waukesha North, which is a good sign. If they can run the ball, that gives takes a little bit of the pressure off their passing game.
Lineup trips here to the near side on 3rd and short. 3rd and 3 from the 47. It'll be Thody. The quarterback will keep, and it's going to be close, as he was wrestled down immediately at the first down marker.
I think they're going to have to measure this one.
Stepping up was Aaron Schrader. Schrader, defensive end. And they're going to rule him short, it looks like.
Well, that's good eyes right there. I think if I was coaching, I would want him to come in and measure that.
So 4th and inches here for the North Stars right at midfield. I think at week 8, 0-7, you go for it.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Here's where spread teams are getting a little bit of trouble, though. They don't quarterback sneak or anything like that. So they have to run 5 yards in order to get 6 inches here.
Let's see how Thody plays it here, the quarterback. Bobbles the snap, but he's able to break free, gets the first down and more. In the South Territory, fumble the football. It's loose at the 43-yard line. And the Black Shirts have come up with it. 2nd turnover of the game for Waukesha North. And now a late penalty marker down as well. Thody, the quarterback, kept it. It was Logan LeCaptain, I believe, who may have forced that fumble, who had the interception return earlier.
Wow, that was that happened in a hurry.
Actually, that was
really unfortunate. He bobbled the snap, got a good run, and then got drilled here at the end.
It was Pitchford who drilled him and knocked that football loose.
And there was a wild scramble, and then there was a few extracurricular things that went on there, and now they're trying to straighten that out and see who's going to get penalized. But this is a crew that doesn't mess around. If there's something wrong, you're going to pay the penalty, and that's the way it should be. First down.
South ball.
Dead ball. Offsetting penalties.
Yep. So we've got the personal foul and an unsportsmanlike conduct offset each other. It'll be Waukesha South ball at their own 43-yard line. Their 2nd straight takeaway here tonight, leading 7-0.
Well, that goes right against the keys of the game. You can't turn it over, and they've turned it over twice, and that's why you lose 15 in a row. You've got to take care of the football. That's the most important thing.
They'll go tight splits here. Double wing, single back. Cooley fumbled the snap. It's loose on the turf, and Waukesha North got it right back. So who fell on it? One of the linemen, it looks like 73, Alec Barth, came up with the loose ball as there was a problem between Kerr and Cooley on the exchange.
Well, turnabout's fair play.
Cooley never got it.
Never got it, yeah.
It looked like it got short snap. Never got finger on the ball, and it just fell straight down, and it was Alec Barth, the sophomore defensive end, on the recovery. So North gets it back at the South 42-yard line. Just under 7 minutes to go in the first quarter.
Opportunities knocking again here.
And Scheich in motion. They'll hand it off. This is Noblin. And Noblin able to move the pile inside the 40 down to the 37-yard line. Nice surge that time again by that offensive line. The captain there to make the stop.
Yeah, I've been impressed by the line so far. They've gotten off the ball and made good holes. And there's some big guys on that black shirt front line, and they've been able to move them.
And then South's been battling through injuries. You see Milkent, the lineman, and Rasmussen, the linebacker, both with clubs on their hand. They've both got broken wrists. They're playing with protected cast on there.
And there's a third guy in the secondary that has one on. And Milkent had surgery this week on his hand.
Thody will keep it. Thody to the outside, inside the 30, down to the 29-yard line. Nice little run that time of 8 yards by the quarterback. Thody brought down by Chris Brown, and it should be enough for a first bank first down.
Well, now they're down in 4-down territory. Now they need to take care of the rock and then get it in the end zone. I think so far they've outplayed North. The scoreboard doesn't show that.
8-yard pickup by Thody. 1st and 10. North Stars at the South 29-yard line, trying to capitalize on the Alec Barth fumble recovery. You see the center and quarterback working on the exchange on the sideline. Thody from the gun. We'll give it to Noblin straight up the middle down to the 26-yard line. Pickup of 3. Malik Noblin, 181 yards, averaging almost 4 yards per carry this season, a junior. Brought down by Milkent.
Yeah, he's 5'4", 170 pounds. He's pretty well put together. It's hard to see behind those linemen, too, for the linebackers.
Trips to the left. Single receiver here on the near side is Zitsky. And they'll throw to Zitsky in single coverage. Makes the catch inside the 20. Little juke move inside the 18 down to the 17-yard line. Pickup of 10. Another first bank first down. Kyle Lewis on the stop.
Well, Lewis slipped when he tried to break on the ball, and it gave Zitsky a chance to get turned around and make a few extra yards with a nice move there. That ball was thrown well and thrown on time. That was a good ball by TJ Thody.
Officially mark it at the 17. 1st and 10. North Stars trying to take advantage of the takeaway here midway through our first quarter. And Thody again wants to throw, batted down. Knocked away, incomplete. On the knockdown that time was Schrader. Aaron Schrader on the pass defense that time. Extra linebacker out there, 6'2", 190, and a senior. One more look at it.
Yeah, here it is right here. Just a quick 3-step throw, and he jumped up and was able to knock it down.
2nd and 10 from the 17. This time Noblin trying to work his way to the left side, met by a host of Waukesha South defenders that time. Milkent on the bottom of that pile along with Schrader. Now 3rd and long here for Waukesha North.
Well, they need to make something happen now. A little bit too far away, I think, for a field goal.
And Noblin will be the single back. They have Von Scheich lined up in a slot left side, and we got a penalty marker before the snap. A false start penalty here against the North Stars will move them back 5 more.
Well, the lineman either picked up his hand or moved, and once the linemen put their hand on the ground, they cannot pick it up. That's a false start.
Puts them in a 3rd and 15 situation from the South 23-yard line.
Not about the only thing you can say. They have a little bit more room to throw it, but 15 yards is the problem.
Again, Van Scheich lined up in a slot along with 3 receivers to the left side. Zitsky in single here to the near side. Noblin the single back. Van Scheich in motion. Thody with time. Wants to set up a screen, and he overshoots the target. Noblin incomplete. Well, they had linemen downfield, and had they completed that, might have got some serious yardage that time, but it was overthrown over the head of the 5'4" Malik Noblin.
Well, Schrader was in the Aaron Schrader was in the way again that time, and they almost tipped it up. Got to give him credit on that.
Well, they're going to attempt a field goal here.
Well, they are going to. Okay.
This will be a 39-yard attempt. Ryan Cottrell. Jimenez on the hold. From 39 yards out, plenty of distance, and it is wide right, no good. Definitely had the distance, but missed it to the right. And so Waukesha North unable to capitalize on that turnover, gives it back to Waukesha South. The Black Shirts on top, 7-0 midway through the first quarter. Will step out. Thursday Night Lights, presented by Wendy's. Logan LeCaptain's 57-yard interception return for a touchdown, our only score here in the first quarter. 3:49 remaining. Missed field goal from 39 yards out by the North Stars, and it'll be 1st and 10 Waukesha South from the 20-yard line. They'll hand it off. Wing from the right side, able to break a couple of tackles out across the 25, stood up at the 26-yard line. Cam Bernero in on the stop. Able to deny Jacek that time, who was lined up as a wing on the right side.
No, basically, this alignment that they just ran out of is a goal line alignment, but it's very effective. They have 11 guys packed in tight, block down the lineman and kick out with the lead blocker and turn the back up the field, and it can be very effective.
Gain of 7, 2nd and 3 upcoming. Pitchford will take the toss. Now cuts it back up the middle. 1st down and more across the 34 out to the 37-yard line before he's finally stopped there. Isaiah Pitchford, the 6'1", 180-pound senior, brought down by Eric Reel. And we're here tonight because of Isaiah Pitchford.
That's right. Yeah. It's his idea to get on Facebook and lobby to have the game on. And after a lot of lobbying by a lot of people from South and I imagine North too, Channel 24 decided to put the game on. Not saying it'll happen every time, but that's what happened this year.
Gain of 10, 1st and 10, a first bank first down as they'll roll Cooley out. He'll throw it out complete to the far side in the flat. Nice little timing pattern that time. Jacek with the reception. Destin Eisler there on the stop.
Yeah, that was a very nice catch by Jacek. A little hip turn. The ball was thrown behind him. He just turned inside, in stride, and grabbed the ball. And didn't miss a beat right there. Very nice. Well done. That's a move you actually work on a little bit in practice. Quarterbacks don't always throw it where they're supposed to, and you have to be able to make the catch no matter where it is.
Nice open field tackle by Eisler that time. Locked in single coverage. This time they'll hand it off inside, and the Jacek that time slipped near the 45-yard line.
Well, he had ideas.
Some more real estate there had he kept his feet.
He had ideas of bouncing to the outside, but he had on the wrong foot, and he lost his footing and went down. That was a double handoff there. They handed off and then back. Second handoff coming inside.
Averaging over 5.5 yards per carry. 3rd and short now, 3rd and 3. Pitchford off the left wing. Should have enough for the first down. Forward progress should have.
Yeah, they do.
A first bank first down here for Waukesha South. Eric Reel and Sebastian Jallis both there to make the tackle. And you can see Pitchford favoring that leg a little bit.
I'm not sure what his injury is to his knee, but he got hurt on the 3rd play of the game last week and wasn't able to come back.
He's going to come out here.
If it's, I'm sure if it was serious, he wouldn't be playing, but it's discomforting. That's right now.
Double wing. They'll bring the wing in motion. Jacek coming around your side across midfield. 45. Breaks a tackle inside the 40. Still on his feet. Spun out of bounds. Short of the 30-yard line. Sebastian Jallis finally got the spin to the boundary, but not before a big run by Jordan Jacek. And the Black Shirts pick up another First Bank first down.
Well, Coach Roosh calls Yachik a workhorse. Now, most of the time when you think of a workhorse, you're looking for a big, strong horse, but Yachik is only 5'5", 155, but I have to say he is a workhorse. He really works hard. Nice move that time to go up inside and then duck out. Broke a couple tackles. That's an excellent run.
This time they'll give it to the left wing. McCall, Merriweather with a big hole. Down short of the 20-yard line. Gain of about 13 on the play. Jollis again in on the stop.
Well, that's one of the things about this double wing. There's a lot of misdirection plays where things start out going one way and turn out coming back, and that's what happened here. This play started out to look like it was going left, then an inside handoff to the other wing back, the left wing back coming back to the right.
Toss it this time. Yachik breaks a tackle. Yards after contact inside the 15 down to the 12-yard line. Gain of about 8 on the play. Joe Anklam there on the stop.
He got hit on the 15-yard line, made a little spin and ended up at the 12. That was an excellent run. Good blocking up front, too. That offensive line of Barrett, Dennert, Kerr, Young, and Owens are really getting the job done here right now.
Try and get one more play off here late in this first quarter. And they'll try and run it up inside. They'll get it down near the 10-yard line before the runner is stacked up very close to a first down as time expires here in our first quarter. So the interception return for a touchdown, the difference thus far through one quarter of play in Waukesha. It's Waukesha South on top of Waukesha North 7-0. Our Thursday Night Lights presented by Wendy's. Second quarter set to begin here at Ken Holub Stadium. 7-0 Waukesha South. Black Shirts with a first and goal at the 9-yard line. With Mike McGivern, Kara, and Dick Basham. John Weiser with you. Glad you're along for week number 8 of Thursday Night Lights presented by Wendy's. First and goal, Waukesha South. Cooley will work in under center. They'll pitch it to Yachik, trying to work the left side. Got an edge. Will he have enough room? Cuts it back at the numerals and gets back to the line of scrimmage. May have gotten a yard or two before he is driven back there. Eric Reel, once again, the strong safety, his third tackle tonight, able to make the stop for the North Stars.
Yeah, North did a good job of stretching that play out, and I think Yachik might have just wished he had turned it up. He had a little crease on the outside, but he couldn't quite make the turn, and had he turned up, I think he'd got more yardage.
Gain of 2, second and goal from the 7.
See, Pitchford is back in. He must be feeling better.
The lineup in the backfield with the quarterback, Cooley. Cooley wants to throw, now spins out, has some time, gets a block, throws it corner of the end zone, diving grab. It's a completed pass, but did not quite get into the end zone. It'll go inside the 1 to Jordan Yachik. Destin Eisler was out there in coverage, and somehow Cooley was able to get that in to Yachik.
Yeah, he was in the end zone, but he had to dive out of the end zone in order to make the catch. So the ball ends up on the 1-yard line, but Yachik shows that he's an all-purpose player. He can do a little bit of everything. And, yeah, I think he did catch that. It was close.
It was close. That ball was coming out, but he was able to cradle it just before he hit the turf. Third and goal from inside the 1. And this is Pitchford trying to fall forward. He's denied. Good stand by the North Stars there to deny Pitchford on the carry.
Pitchford didn't get any momentum, and so he ended up getting pushed back.
It was Reel again who was there along with Anklam, the safeties, on the stop. Let's take another look.
Close, but
didn't
not quite.
Break the plane.
Got to give the defense credit.
So fourth and goal from inside the 1. Cooley lowers the head, falls forward.
I haven't seen a signal yet.
I have not seen a signal yet as they will unpile.
Looked like he fell in, but maybe not. Wow.
They stopped them. The North Stars deny 2 straight plays from inside the 1, and Waukesha North has turned back the Black Shirts.
You got to give that defensive line credit. Milwaukee and Bar. Here it is right here. Looks to me like I thought he fell in, but evidently right there he got pushed back right there. See that purple helmet coming in there and getting a push.
That might have been Anclum.
Could have been. Somebody in the middle of the defense.
Well, now if you're Waukesha North, got to be careful here.
Well, yeah, you can get penalized in the end zone. It's a safety. If you get tackled in the end zone, it's
Now we got movement up front.
well, that's not going to hurt.
Waukesha jumping across and was
half the
a
distance
player
to the
drawn
goal
on.
is going to be about an inch.
So false start penalty. Well, if you like Family Guy, you'll love the Cleveland show. There's some good times, bad times. There's even a bear, so don't miss his mustached face. The Cleveland show, weeknights at 5:30 on My 24. First down for the North Stars. They'll pass on first down, and it goes incomplete through the intended receiver's hand. And Mario Van Schaik, the intended receiver. 2-year starter on this offense for Waukesha North.
Sometime in this situation here, it's good to just to heave it, throw a long pass. If you complete it, get an interference call, it helps you get you a first down. If it's intercepted, it's as good as a punt, assuming that you cover it. There you go, got a 5-yard. That jumping around gets you in trouble too.
Yep, they've got it. Be a little more disciplined. This time it was the South, though, that broke the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, Ulysses Reyes, I think, jumped off.
Well, again, a reminder, Thursday Night Lights presented by Wendy's, available streaming live online. All you need to do is log on to my24milwaukee.com. Click on the Thursday Night Lights link. You can also find complete game videos and photos from this season's games. That's my24milwaukee.com. They've got some room. Thody will keep it. Thody across the 10 out to the 13-yard line and a first down as he was finally brought down to the play by Gabe Rasmussen, the sophomore inside linebacker, the player we featured. Let's head downstairs to Mike McGivern.
Hey guys, listen to the defensive coordinator at Waukesha South the last 2 times talking to his linebacker about timing their blitzes better. You just saw that penalty.
Right.
They haven't figured that one out yet.
No. Probably cost him, forcing him to punt.
Noblin diving forward. Picks up a couple. Once again, Rasmussen, with that left hand wrapped up in a cast, was able to make the tackle for Waukesha South.
Well, Lombardi and Rasmussen and Milkent, two of them have broken hands and one of them has a broken wrist. I think it's Rasmussen has a broken wrist. They've been playing. I don't think they missed any games. You can play with a cast on as long as you have a soft covering on the outside and the doctors give you the permission.
3 receivers near side. And they'll run out of that. Noblin across the 20 out to the 22-yard line. Going to be a little bit short of the first down. Once again, Rasmussen with the tackle.
Well, it's a nice little drive they've got going here. When you're starting on your own 1-inch line and now you're out near the 25-yard line, 3rd and 2, that's not all bad.
3rd and 2 from the 22. Once again, black shirts showing blitz. They'll check it down.
Yep, changing the play.
JT Thody, quarterback, will keep it himself. Tries to circle left side. Second effort, spins out of a couple of tackles out to the 25-yard line. Going to be very close to a first down. Chris Foreman finally got him to the turf.
Well, he's carried the ball 66 times this year. And you can see he's not a bad runner. He's only averaging a couple of yards per carry, but that takes into account, I think, losses probably on sacks. But he's not a bad runner. He does a good job here, keeping it alive and getting knowing where the first down line is.
Was able to get away from Schrader that time at the line of scrimmage, and our play whistled dead here as had an inordinate amount of yellow hankies tonight.
Yes, we have.
Another false start penalty on the North Stars. They're having trouble with the gap containment that South is throwing at them on the attempted blitz.
Yeah, I think they're just flinching and not paying attention to the count. Worried more about what has to happen. You got to get the count right first, or it doesn't really matter.
So 1st and 15, ball back near the 20-yard line for the North Stars. This drive started inside their own 1, turning back Waukesha South twice on 3rd and 4th down from inside the 1-yard line. Doty will keep it. Left side, across the line of scrimmage, maybe a yard out to the 21-yard line. Watson and Rasmussen both there.
Well, that didn't look quite right. The fake wasn't very good, if that's what it was supposed to be. And then the hesitation gave the defense a chance to get reorganized and stop that play for a little gain.
2nd and 13 upcoming here for Waukesha North, and now play's going to be stopped. We've got a timeout taken by the North Stars. Second timeout of the half by Waukesha North. They'll take one here, discuss this 2nd and long situation. Once again, we'll head down to the sidelines to my right and Mike McGivern.
Hey guys, at Sports Radio 1250, I'm known as the high school insider. Blaine Carlson's the swimming, girls and boys swimming coach here. I said, so how's the team? 2-time state champs. How are they this year? Ranked #1 in the state. I said, we need to talk to you. Hey, congratulations, man. You guys are having an awfully good run.
Thanks.
Good. It's a co-op team, correct?
Yes, we're a co-op with McGuanago on the girls.
And the boys side?
With Catholic Memorial.
How many, so 2-time state champ?
Yeah.
2, I should know that stuff. And there's a chance this year to maybe get to 3, yes?
There's a chance.
Yeah?
If everybody stays healthy and performs like they should, there's a good chance.
Blaine Carlson, he's a Badger swimmer. Came here, he's doing a great job at Waukesha South. Thanks a lot for your time.
Thank you.
All right, you bet.
Coming right at us on the near sideline, incomplete. Pass intended for Ryder, Zach Ryder. First attempt at Ryder. Kyle Lewis in coverage out there for the Black Shirts. So they're going to try and hit the home run here on the near sideline, and just a go route by the receiver Ryder.
Well, Ryder, he looked back right away, and if he'd just take off and run and not worry about looking, I think he could have beat the corner and got open, but he wasn't open, and the ball was well overthrown.
Caught a 58-yard touchdown pass against Arrowhead earlier this season. That's saying something when you can smoke the #1 ranked team, defending Division I champ.
Yeah, and their defense is our strong suit.
3rd and long, 3rd and 13 from the 22. Thody with time, back over the middle. Ball is tipped and it falls to the turf, incomplete. That time looking for Zitsky again, and it was thrown high. Jordan Thompson out there along with the coverage, so the drive stalls at the 22-yard line. So we can take another look here.
Thody has a tendency to throw a little bit high. And just in the little bit we've watched him tonight, ones he's missed have been high. And that's probably a little bit of a weight distribution on his back foot that needs to be fixed.
It's a fake. Eric Reel's got plenty of room.
Too.
If he can get a block or two, Reel spins across the 40, out to the 40-yard line, I should say, and picks up the first down on a fake punt going right up the gut
there
that
was
time.
Nobody there.
They caught South falling back, trying to set up the return. There was nobody up front. Take another look.
Yeah, look at that. They've obviously scouted this. They turn and run. This is a man-to-man blocking punt return, it looks like, where the blockers run with the punt team, and wow, there was nobody home.
Merriweather was able to bring him down at the 40-yard line. An 18-yard pickup. They convert on 4th down. North Stars retain possession.
That's a gutsy call, but when you know like what's going to happen like that, it's not that gutsy because it's there. You got to do it.
We'll go with a slot left and a slot right with Noblin, the single back, in the backfield. Doty with time.
There you go.
Delivers to Van Schaik with the catch. Breaks a tackle out to midfield, close to another first down. Wrestled down by Chris Brown. Van Schaik with a nice catch and yards after contact.
Yeah, now that was a well-thrown ball. It was weight forward, ball's right down, good timing. 5 yards after the catch, excellent play.
Just shy of the first down. They need to get right at the midfield stripe, so 2nd and 1. It's a little trickery here by the North Stars. They're able to keep possession and move it out to midfield. Quarterback Thody, nobody faked there that time by the South defense. Schrader was right there. Brings up a 3rd and short here for Waukesha North.
Well, that was that zone read play, and he decided to keep it, but somebody forgot to block Schrader. He read the read right. It's just that that linebacker was unaccounted for, and that's not the quarterback's fault.
3rd and 3 from the 47. Thody He will give it to Noblin. First down and more. Noblin down to the 47-yard line of Waukesha South. Picks up the first down. Antoine Watson with the tackle. Another first bank first down here for the North Stars. Again, this drive starting inside their own 1.
Noblin gets off the ball really well, and again, the offensive line for North has done a great job tonight. Rowe, Barth, Kozak, Horwitz, and Hamp have really done a good job up front.
From the South 47-yard line, 1st and 10, Waukesha North. Noblin again will get the call. Spins off a tackle, driving his legs, keeps it moving forward. Forward progress down to about the 43-yard line. A good 4-yard pickup that time by Malik Noblin, a 5'4" junior. It was Milkent and Watson, or excuse me, Watson and Foreman making the stop for Waukesha South.
Well, as long as North stays in sync here and it doesn't end up with those long yardage situations, they're able to move the ball. It's when they get backed up that they get in trouble.
Trips to the right side. Noblin again with the hole up the middle. Noblin inside the 30 down to the 25-yard line. 18-yard run by Noblin. Pitchford on the stop as Malik Noblin showing some wheels there, going right up the gut.
Well, Waukesha South defensive line has got some big kids up in front, and they probably outweigh the guys from North a few pounds, but North is really getting off the ball and taking advantage of the angles and moving bodies.
1st and 10 for Waukesha North. They'll change the play here. JT Thody going to alter the call here. They go with trips right, single receiver left, single back Noblin. Then Scheich in the slot to the right side, and now we got another timeout, I believe.
Yeah, they were going to get delay a game, I think, if they didn't call it.
Yep,
yeah.
They did get the delay call. They didn't get the timeout call. They were down to 1 timeout remaining here. And
well, South showed blitz there, and they were trying to get out of the play that they had, evidently, to get to something better, and they just ran out of time.
So 1st and 15 from the black shirt 30-yard line. So take a look at that Waukesha South side. You see Corey Michaelis over there. He's out due to injury in street clothes tonight as Noblin breaks a tackle. Spins out of another tackle inside the 25, bounces it down the near sideline and out of bounds at the 15-yard line.
Schrader.
Right near the first down marker. Schrader again finally got him out of bounds, but a tough run here for Noblin.
It was. He broke 3 or 4 tackles on there. There's 1 right there, 2 right there, 3 right there, 4. Aaron Schrader finally gets him out of bounds. That's a nice run. 5'4", 170. He's really stocky, solidly built, has good balance. Always keeps his feet going.
First down for the North Stars just inside the 15-yard line. Noblin gets the call again. Breaks it left side. Cuts it at the Normals to the 10. To the 5. Taking a tackler down to the 3.
He almost lost the handle there, but he got it back.
Antoine Watson along for the ride, along with some help from Chris Brown. Finally got Noblin to the turf. Noblin, again, averaging about 4 yards a carry, but again, another strong run.
You're going to see right here, he gets hit right there and almost loses it, but gets it back. An excellent job keeping moving forward. This is a really good drive by the North Stars.
1st and goal from the 3. Under 3 minutes to go here in this first half. This drive started inside the 1. This time Thody tries to cut it back. Gets it down to about the 2. JT Thody, the quarterback, sophomore on the keep that time.
If they get this ball in the end zone, this is about the longest drive you can possibly have on a football field.
And again, they had a penalty on first down, which moved it that much closer to the goal line.
I know. I mean, half of an inch is a quarter of an inch, I guess.
2nd and goal from the 2.
The hard part is now getting it in.
Thody will punch it in for the touchdown.
Nice, very nice.
JT Thody. That is his 2nd rushing touchdown of the year, and the North Star faithful on their feet on that far sideline as we get one more look.
Well, just straight ahead, I guess would be the shotgun's version of a quarterback sneak. Just find that crack, get your head down, and run it in. And that was well done. A terrific drive. They overcame a couple penalties. They faked a punt to get a first down deep in their own territory, and that was a team effort all the way.
Extra point on the way, and it is good. We are tied at 7 on a 99-yard, 10-inch drive by the North Stars. We'll take our break. We're tied at 7. A good one tonight from Hollop Stadium in Waukesha. The North Stars and Black Shirts locked in a duel on Thursday Night Lights. Game tied at 7 on a 99-yard drive by Waukesha North, aided by the fake punt on 4th down. And they're able to notch this one up at 7 apiece. Time now to tackle the Kaplan University Trivia Challenge. Text the word Kaplan to 58447 to play for a chance to win a Kindle Fire. Now, message and data rates may apply. You'll receive 2 messages with a trivia question and answer. Text HELP for help. Mobile privacy policy and terms and conditions are available at my24milwaukee.com. Well, an exciting one here tonight.
It's been a good game. Both teams have had opportunities, and I guess both teams have taken advantage of it to a certain extent. One thing we haven't seen is a passing game from Waukesha South, and I thought they would be. They've decided they need to run it, and it's been somewhat successful, but it hasn't gotten them in the end zone.
Jacek standing back, awaiting the kick.
Good kick.
This one will take it through his hands and into the end zone for the automatic touchback. South will get it at their own 20-yard line. Well, you roll the dice. If you're the Coach Fryman over there, you just go ahead, roll the dice on 4th down. They are wide open.
Yeah. Play to win. I have to, so they've lost a few. They're trying to build a program. It's his second year as a coach. 19 plays, 99.9 yards. 1-yard run to cap it off. Took 7.5 minutes almost. That's a great drive.
Now let's see if the Black Shirts will answer here on 1st and 10 from their own 20.
Well, still in the double wing. They've been successful. They just haven't been able to get to the end zone.
Jacek and Pritchard, the wings. They're going to try and throw a screen out to Jacek. Makes the catch. Stumbles, though. Breaks the tackle. And he'll be shoved out of bounds short of the 19-yard line. Kyle Rowe did a nice job staying with that one to make the play for the North Stars. So it'll be a loss of 2 on the play. Sets up a 2nd down and 12. And South with all 3 of their timeouts remaining here in this first half. Cannon Cooley, the junior quarterback, will get them set. Pritchard at a left wing. Jacek at the right wing. And they'll try and get it back to the 15-yard line. It'll be dropped back for a loss again. Pritchard again thrown for a loss. Jackson Rowe, once again, the outside linebacker with Cody Miller. Help. Loses more yardage here back to the 15-yard line. So the fired up North defense here after that stand on their own goal line.
They've done a good job of staying home and not being confused by the misdirection plays, and now they're spreading them out.
Yep, they'll go
look for
double
a pass
slot.
here. Yeah.
Jacek in motion. Cooley with time. Now scrambles. Sets up. Going over the middle. Down. The receiver fell down. It goes incomplete. Had a man open out there. That was Tyler Knigge. Knigge, the sophomore, slipped as he made his break for the ball.
Well, he was starting to come back to the quarterback, which is what he should do. The quarterback was scrambling around. And then he realized that Cooley was throwing it deep, and he tried to reverse field and over his head.
So a 3 and out by the North Stars. Will force a punt, so they will get the ball back here.
Good
near
field
midfield.
Too, yeah. Ooh,
nearly blocked. May have gotten a piece of it.
Get the bounce and go. There you go.
And it'll be picked up here by Real. Real trying to cut it back near side. Takes it inside the 40. Breaks a tackle down near the 35-yard line before he is ushered out of bounds there.
They had a wall set out to his right, but he couldn't get to it, so he decided to come back this way, and he didn't have much chance.
Logan LeCampton finally got him out of bounds, but the North Stars setting up well here late after that 99-yard drive that took nearly 7.5 minutes off the second quarter clock.
They've done better when they had 99 yards to go than when they had 40 yards to go. It's usually the other way around.
Well, Noblin got his share of carries on that last drive. Let's see if they go right back here. Minute 19, 1 timeout remaining. 3 receivers to the right side. Noblin gets the call. Noblin Stopped at the 32 and driven back there by his forward progress down to the 32.
Not much room there to run. Reyes was there, it looked like. You see, this is Reyes right there, number 11. Clock's running here. They only have one timeout.
And Scheich lined up in a slot to the right side along with 3 receivers. Play action fake. Thody gonna go for the home run. Has a receiver there. Caught. Touchdown. Beautiful reception by Derek Longmire, the tight end, who was lined up as part of that bunch formation on that far side. And the North Stars take their first lead of the game.
Well, they had trips out there, and Waukesha South had defenders there, but I think the guy who could defend this thought somebody else was there. He just kind of, I guess it was Pitchford. It was over his head. I thought he had a chance to get it, but he didn't. That was a well-thrown ball. And I was just thinking to myself, why don't you just take a shot at the end zone? You got a chance. You're running out of time. And that's exactly what they did.
Low snap, but able to get it down, and it is good. 14-7. Waukesha North on a 32-yard touchdown pass from Thody to Longmire, his first touchdown reception of the season. And that is the 7th touchdown thrown by Thody, the sophomore, this year.
Well, that's 2 touchdowns in about the last 2 minutes of this quarter.
So the North Stars making their presence felt here tonight. Trying to play homecoming spoiler.
Well, I give them credit. They have been very opportunistic. Things haven't gone their way all the first half, but when they got lemons, they made some lemonade is basically what happened there on that long drive. And then here they got good field position, and their defense held right away.
Yachik will stand deep.
And the other thing is, I think North will receive to start the second half.
Yes, they will. South won the toss. They elected to take the ball to start the game.
Yep. So
2 plays, 33 yards. The 32-yard reception by Longmire, and the North Stars with their first lead of the game.
Probably the first lead they've had in a long time, as a matter of fact.
Yachik will take from his own goal line. Across the 15, makes the 20. Out to the 24-yard line before he has stood up and driven back there. 24-yard return by Yachik. Stepping in to make the tackle on special teams. That was Jackson Rowe, I believe. Going both ways tonight. Well, let's see what the Black Shirts do. Again, they have 3 timeouts, 31 seconds to go. Clock will stop on a successful made first down to move the chains, so plenty of time to move the football here. And they'll spread him out. Pritchard will be the single back. They'll go with 4 receivers, 2 to a side for Cannon Cooley. He'll work from the gun. Cooley with time. Now we'll scramble. Cooley across the 25, 30, out to 35, and he is belted at the 36-yard line. Dylan Risto.
That was Joe Anklam that tattooed him as he got to the sideline. It was a good hit, legal hit, and probably should have gone out of bounds a little bit quicker.
Anklam, a 5'8", 150-pound senior. Well, first down here for Waukesha South. They'll swing it out far side, complete the pass. On the run across the 40, 45, and out of bounds. Nice play there to get out of bounds. McCall Merriweather able to make that play. Again, it was Reel and Eisler out there. But it will be enough for a first bank first down. Getting out of bounds, stopping the clock with 15 seconds remaining in the half.
They still have 3 timeouts. This is good for South. If they don't score, at least they got their offense opened up a little bit here.
Cooley again from the gun. Quick pass. They want to set up a screen here. Wide receiver screen. Yachik with the catch. Across midfield down the near sideline. And again out of bounds just inside the 40-yard line of the North Stars. It'll be a 14-yard pickup and a first down. Eisler again able to chip him out of bounds.
Eisler did a good job of staying on his feet and spinning out of that block. And
there's Anklin earlier.
There's a previous play right there. That was number 40 on number 10. That was or number 10 on number 10. That was a good hit.
8 seconds remaining in the half. Again, South still with all 3 timeouts in their pocket here. Pritchard to single back. Cooley pump fakes once, goes back over the middle. Catch is made. Yachik at the 23-yard line. And they won't get another play. They were calling timeout. And we'll see if they'll acknowledge a timeout.
They're going to get a timeout.
Anklam again on the tackle, and they will give him the timeout, I believe.
Yeah.
They'll put 2 seconds back on the clock. Neil Bruner, our referee tonight.
They could have used a timeout after that last play and then stop the clock, I think, a little bit, just to get reorganized.
Officially spotted at the 22. And they did indeed get the timeout acknowledged before the clock got to 0. So now they're going to wait here. They put 2 seconds back on the clock. Neil Brunner wants to make sure everybody's set. Timer is set. So try and punch this one in here from the 22-yard line.
Well, you got to throw it to the end zone. There's no doubt there.
Officials having a discussion here.
I'm not sure what they would be discussing other than I don't know what they would be discussing. There's 2 seconds left. They're explaining to the coaches what happened here. Okay. But they got the coach running on the field. What have we got here? He's calling timeout.
Yep. Now North will take their final timeout, I believe. That's what the discussion was.
Oh, if there's a timeout, they want to use the time, evidently.
Well, evidently that's what's going to take place here.
Yeah, so I guess if there's a timeout, you have the right to use the time in the timeout, and they weren't given that. I mean, if North wants a timeout, they can call it. They have one left. You can't carry them over to the next half, so. Well, this will be an interesting change of events if they're able to put the ball in the end zone here and tie it up.
Well, we're just about set here for final seconds of this first half. Cooley now will empty the backfield. Pritchard in motion. Final play of the half. Cooley steps aside from one defender. Now on the scramble, and he's going to go down. At the 22-yard line, Cooley is down, and our half comes to an end. Kyle Rowe put him to the turf. And Waukesha South unable to get it in the end zone here late. And they will trail heading into halftime. Waukesha North scoring a pair of touchdowns in about a 2-minute span. And they lead at 14-7 at halftime here in Waukesha. Thursday Night Lights presented by Wendy's. By 24's Thursday Night Lights halftime report, sponsored by Zero in Wisconsin, brought to you by the Wisconsin Department of Transportation. Waukesha North with the 14-7 lead. Well, here's something a little special to go along with tonight's homecoming events. The great folks from FloorQuest rolled out the red carpet for this year's Waukesha South homecoming court. As the couples took the field to be introduced to the homecoming crowd here, they entered the field via the red carpet. Thanks again to the great folks at FloorQuest, your flooring and cabinetry destination, located in the Ridgepoint Center off I-94 and 83 in Delafield, plus locations in Sturtevant, Fond du Lac, and Oshkosh, and at floorquest.net. Now Waukesha North trying to play spoiler here for the South homecoming. That 99-yard drive has really sparked their defense. They were able to turn away Waukesha South twice from inside the 1-yard line, then turn around and march it down 99.5 yards. And the big play on that drive, the 4th down fake punt that kept that touchdown drive alive, and that has sparked that far sideline and has fired up that North Star defense.
Well, I think in the 4 years we've been doing this, that's probably the best drive we have seen because of all the kind of drama that was there. You know, you're back in your own end zone basically starting out. You had to fake a punt deep in your own territory, as you said, and then to make the plays and get the good runs from Noblin and complete a few passes here. It was really a true team drive that got him in the end zone.
Well, it was a 19-play drive that took almost 8 minutes off that second quarter clock. And again, that's maybe your best defense might be a good offense to keep that Waukesha South offense off the field.
I think for North tonight, yeah, the longer they keep the ball, the less likely that South is going to do damage. And I think they showed at the end of the first half what they are capable of doing. They just kind of played it close to the vest, I think, when they had the ball there in the middle of the first half. And then they got a little bit desperate here at the end and were able to make some plays and at least scare the bejeebies out of them.
Homecoming court being introduced here to the crowd as they make their way across the floor quest, I should say, red carpet tonight. And then the Waukesha South varsity band will perform here at halftime as well. So hopefully we'll bring you a little bit of that performance this evening here at Ken Holub Stadium. So an exciting first half. As we said, it would be a very close and 14-7 lead here for Waukesha North. We head downstairs to Kara with our halftime interview.
Thank you very much, guys. I'm standing here with Trooper Robert Simpson with the Wisconsin State Patrol. How you doing tonight?
Pretty good, pretty good.
This is a pretty exciting game. A lot of activity, a lot of energy.
Lots of energy here.
Okay, so we've been hearing a lot about the Zero in Wisconsin traffic safety campaign. Can you tell me a little bit about it?
Pretty much we're trying to do a lot of education with trying to get the Zero in Wisconsin. And with the Zero Wisconsin, what we want to do is get 0 deaths, achieve 0 deaths in the state of Wisconsin. And it's done in several ways. One way, the main way, you gotta wear your seatbelts. Putting that seatbelt on keeps you safe in a vehicle crash. Number 2, we want to have your parents. Parents have young drivers. You can see all the parents in the stands here watching their kids play football. Your parents can show a great example. They can, when they get in the car, buckle up. Make sure when they get other friends in the car with the parents who are driving, make sure they tell them to put their seatbelts on. Also, you hear about drinking and driving. Don't do it. That's the safest way to keep yourself from getting in trouble, plus also injuring someone else, or actually causing a fatality crash. But the main thing you want to hammer on is the seatbelts. The seatbelts save lives. It's tested, it's proven by data, and I see the crashes out there on the road. I come to the crash scenes, I see the dead people, and I see the people who are critically injured, all because they didn't put that little strap on and buckle it in called a seatbelt.
Right, so if all else fails, at least you got your seatbelt on.
Seatbelt's the number one thing. Once you get in that car, you put the seatbelt on, then you start the car and drive away.
And while you're on duty, what is the worst thing that you have ever seen while on duty?
Normally it's the fatality crashes that occur when people are ejected from a vehicle at freeway speeds on I-43 or US 41 or I-94. Mainly what happens when the vehicle gets in a crash and it rolls over. Not just me, but other law enforcement agencies, sheriff's departments, police departments that work areas that got a high-speed roadway. When these vehicles turn over and they're not wearing their seatbelts, the person gets ejected. And once you get ejected out of that car, you lose any kind of safety. And when your head hits that pavement at 50 miles an hour, 40 miles an hour, you can't beat it. The seatbelt keeps you in the car. That's what keeps you alive.
Okay, well, thank you very much for being here. And everybody at home, wear your seatbelts. Back to you guys.
14-7, Waukesha North over Waukesha South. We'll leave you going into our break with the Waukesha South Varsity Band. My 24's Thursday Night Lights halftime report, sponsored by Zero in Wisconsin, brought to you by the Wisconsin Department of Transportation. A great ball game shaping up here through one half. North Stars up by 7 as we head downstairs once again to Kara.
Thanks again, guys. I'm standing here with Market Development Officer Gabrielle Rabone. How you doing tonight?
I'm well. How are you?
I'm good. And she's with First Bank Financial Center. Can you tell me a little bit about First Bank Financial Center?
Well, First Bank Financial Center is a community bank. We're located in, our headquarters is in Oconomowoc, Wisconsin. We have 11 banks throughout southeastern Wisconsin, and we've been around for 154 years. We serve second and third generation families, so many families have banked with us for a long time.
Oh, wow, that's fantastic. And what makes community banking better than any other banking?
Well, community banking, I can speak for First Bank Financial Center. When you walk into our bank, everyone knows your name. We greet our customers by their name, kind of like Cheers. You know, we have fun with it, and the customers, they love it. Over 80% of our employees, we volunteer in the communities we serve. Volunteerism is very important for First Bank Financial Center. It starts with our CEO, and everyone else follows suit.
It sounds great.
Yes.
And what kind of products do you guys offer?
Well, we offer an array of products, but we're most excited about our free checking account. And when we say free, we mean free, so I get really excited about it. But we're part of a network where you can use over 600 ATMs throughout Wisconsin. That's free. We offer multiple products, money-saving products, so it's great.
And where can we find out more information about First Bank Financial Center?
Well, you can visit us at fbfcwi.com. That's First Bank Financial Center, wi.com.
Okay, perfect. Thank you very much for being here, and back to you guys in the booth.
Thank you.
Gabrielle and Kara, thank you both. 14-7 Waukesha North on top of South. Back with more of our halftime programming right after this. My 24's Thursday Night Lights halftime report, sponsored by Zero in Wisconsin. Brought to you by the Wisconsin Department of Transportation. 14-7 ball game here tonight. Waukesha North over Waukesha South at the half at Ken Holub Stadium. Beautiful night for football, and some great highlight packages coming up. Our halftime highlights are being brought to you by Action Power Sports. Check out the huge ATV and side-by-side clearance sale going on now at Action Power Sports, Highway 59 and 164 Waukesha, and online at actionps.com. And it didn't get off to that great a start early on for Waukesha North.
There aren't a lot of highlights for South, but here's one of them right here. Logan LeCaptain picks off that first pass from J.T. Thody and takes it all the way for a touchdown to give South a quick lead.
And on the next series,
J.T. Thody decides to run on him. This was on a third down, important third down. Was able to get the first down, but he fumbled when he got hit. And South was able to recover. This is a pass complete to Parker Zitsky for a first down. Field goal attempt that is wide right. So South dodges a bullet there.
The turning point of the game
right here. I think so. This is a fourth down attempt, and you can see Anclam in there on that. I couldn't get the other numbers, but that was a big stop. And then it starts a 99.9-yard drive, and there's a fake punt right there that got him a first down. A couple of runs by Malik Noblin, hard runner. This one here, I think this one here, he bounces out to the left, breaks 3 tackles, finally gets knocked out of bounds by Aaron Schrader. Down on the sideline right there. And then here's the touchdown, second touchdown for, or the first touchdown for North from J.T. Thody. And then later on, get the ball back after a stop. And a long pass to Derek Longmire for a touchdown. And North goes up 14-7.
And our halftime highlights brought to you by Action Power Sports. Check out the huge ATV and side-by-side clearance sale going on now at Action Power Sports, Highway 59 and 164 Waukesha, and at actionps.com. Here are the numbers here through one half of play.
Well, nothing very surprising on there. 127 yards rushing for the North Star. That 99-yard drive had a lot of runs on it. Passing 51. Pretty good balance there. A little disappointed that South doesn't have more passing yards. They got a few there at the end of the first half. But I think the numbers reflect how the game is going. And the turnover, I think, doesn't show up there, but the turnovers helped South, at least at the start of the game.
Eric Reel, the leading tackler for Waukesha North with 4 tackles. Aaron Schrader with 5 tackles plus a pass knockdown tonight for Waukesha South on that defensive end as well. And should shape up to be an exciting second half here tonight as the Waukesha South homecoming tonight. And dance team out here. Let's take in their routine here tonight.
This is what you've been waiting for.
(14-7) Waukesha North on top of Waukesha South as we're getting set to begin our second half here at Ken Holub Stadium. And a big thank you tonight again to the great folks at Economy Lift Rental for helping bring these great pictures to you this evening. They've provided the scissor lifts for our cameras this season. So for any aerial platform need, rental, sales, or service, call Mike and Sue or at Economy Lift Rental, or visit them online at economylifts.com or by calling 262-650-1882.
Standing here watching this howitzer that they have shooting T-shirts into the air. That's great.
We might end up in the town of Vernon.
Got to get a license for that, yeah.
We want to know if that might be the physics
teacher. Yeah, it's a physics project right here.
Well, while we have a moment, we'll check those keys to the game. And I know you mentioned here for North they needed to score on special teams, but really the special teams came through on that 19-play drive.
Yeah, they did, right. Yeah, that fake punt was a thing of beauty, I'll have to say. And whether they had that scouted and knew that South was going to bail out on, I'm not sure how that happened, but it did happen, and it was huge.
And for South tonight, really, since those first 2 turnovers and the interception return for a touchdown, they've been limited. And again, credit to the North Star defense because since that 3rd and 4th down stand, the 2-down stand from inside the 1-yard line, the defense has been solid for Waukesha North.
Yeah, it really has. And, North kind of won the middle of the first half, and South showed some flashes at the end of the half and at the beginning of the half, but in between was a little bit dead.
That T-shirt took a handoff there, I think.
Right, that one bounced off about 4 different people before somebody grabbed it.
Can't do his homework tonight because he sprained a hand catching a T-shirt.
Does that work? That's better than the dog ate it, I guess, isn't it?
Well, Waukesha North will get the football to start this second half. Again, South winning the coin toss before the game and electing to take the ball to start the game. So North will get the football here to begin this second half.
They have a chance to go up by 2 scores if they can make something happen here.
Well, Thursday Night Lights presented by Wendy's, available streaming live online. You can get all these beautiful pictures and all the sights and sounds of our game here tonight by logging on to my24milwaukee.com and clicking on the Thursday Night Lights link. You can also find complete game videos and photos from this season's games. That's my24milwaukee.com. Along with Kara and Mike McGivern, Dick Basham, John Weiser with you from Waukesha tonight.
It's not raining. If you haven't been watching my 2 of the last 3 weeks, our games, one was rained out totally, and last week we got rained out in the middle of the third quarter. Actually, was lightninged out.
Call a college game on Saturday that had almost an hour and a half lightning delay itself.
Yeah.
So North going left to right. Kicking off for Waukesha South. Again, Isaiah Pitchford had been doing the kicking this year, but because of his leg injury, this will be Ulysses Reyes, with the kickoff.
Ball fell off the tee.
And back deep to receive. Reel and Zitsky. It's going to be, this time around, it's going to be Von Schaik. Van Schaik out there, the junior wide receiver. So a 7-point lead for the North Stars as they get set to return the second half kick. Coming up the near side. Bouncing out the middle. And that was Reel. Gets it out across the 25, out near the 27-yard line. Logan Rain was right there for Waukesha South. So the North Stars, just shy of their own 27-yard line, will get things started here in our second half. J.T. Thody, 5'11" sophomore tonight at quarterback. One rushing touchdown in that first half. Also threw for another, Derek Longmire, their tight end.
You know, other than the 99-yard drive, this is the worst field position they've had, I think, to start a drive.
Noblin, the single back, 3 receivers left side.
Wow.
That's the quarterback keep. Thody, big hole, out across the 40 to the 45-yard line and ushered to the boundary.
Oh,
and thrown hard into the fence, and they'll add 15 more. Kyle Lewis, the senior, threw the quarterback Thody right into the fence. That fence immediately behind the Waukesha South bench, and that'll add 15 more to the end of this run.
Wow, that was not good. And if Parker Zitsky had known that, I don't know if Thody, he didn't know Thody was going to keep the ball or what. If he'd have got a block, he might have gone all the way. Right here, you see, the fence is pretty close to the sideline here, but that was really unnecessary.
That'll move the football all the way into black shirt territory at the Waukesha South 40-yard line. So South, a bit frustrated here. It's their homecoming, and the North Stars have played the role of spoiler here.
Well, there's plenty of time to win or lose this game, so doing dumb things isn't going to help.
1st and 10. This time Noblin up the middle inside the 40. Moves that pile forward down near the 35-yard line. Again, he's 5'4", 170 pounds, and it took 3 black shirts to bring him down, led by Gabe Rasmussen.
Well, he's got a really low center of gravity and great balance, and he runs hard. And this offense is not complicated. It's pretty simple, but they're really running it very effectively right now, and I think the offensive line has a lot to do with their success, that's for sure.
Double slot for receivers here on 2nd and 6. Noblin again, big hole up the middle. 25-20, 15, takes a tackler inside the 10, wrestled down at the 5.
That was right straight down the middle of the field.
31 yards, brought down by Chris Brown, and it's 1st and goal, Waukesha North.
Got a look here. See number 73, Alec Barth, opening up a hole there. And Noblin's in the secondary before anybody knew what happened.
Nice block
Nice
there.
block by number 58, Ian Kozak. The whole line has done a great job. Johan Horwitz, Colin Hamps, the right tackle, Kyle Rose, the left tackle, also plays defense.
First Bank first down. Again, First Bank Financial Center, our sponsor on first downs. This is Thody to the goal line.
He's in.
Touchdown, Waukesha North.
Yep.
Thody, his second rushing touchdown, and they march it right down the field, aided by the personal foul call on the first play from scrimmage. And the North Stars increase their lead.
Just a little zone. He decides to keep it this time, heads out to the right, cuts up, breaks the tackle into the end zone. Not that difficult a game when you play it right.
3 rushing touchdowns now on the year for Thody. Handshakes all around as he makes his way to that far sideline. Extra point up, and it is good. 21-7. Minute and a half into our second half. We head downstairs to Kara.
Hey guys, don't forget we've only got about a week left. Make sure you go online to my24milwaukee.com and vote for the Wendy's High School Football Fanatic. Watch the videos, pick your favorite fanatic, and cast your vote. The winners will receive a year of supply of burgers from Wendy's and a Samsung tablet. Voting ends October 20th. Again, only a little over a week left. Wendy's High School Football Fanatic brought to you by Wendy's and My24. Back to you.
Thank you, Kara. 21 unanswered here for the North Stars.
Well, you know, coming into the game, I had gone to both teams' practices, and the knock on JT Thody was that he had thrown quite a few interceptions this year. He's a young quarterback, that can happen, but he has really accounted for himself well tonight. He's run the ball extremely well. He's completed passes when he needed to. The long one to Derek Longmire for the touchdown was a well-thrown ball, and right now, I think with his good play and the solid line play and the running of Noblin, North is really taking charge of this game.
Petrell to kick this one off. Jacek standing deep along with Rain. Healthy foot into this one. And Jacek will take on the run. Big hole up the middle, 30, 35, 40. Cuts it to the outside, takes it across midfield. And it'll be wrestled down at the North Star 41-yard line. Jacek with a nice return, brought down by Ryder. Zach Ryder saving a touchdown as we take one more look.
Well, that'll cure a lot of ills right there. Jordan Jacek has got a hole right up the middle of the field. People out of position, trying to recover here now for North. And you can see number 12,
Zach Ryder.
Zach Ryder finally runs him down, and they got that good field position at the 42-yard line. See if they can make something out of it now.
58-yard return, and they'll try again. Jacek coming around the near side. Inside the 40, breaks a tackle.
Yep.
Brought down from behind inside the 25-yard line. Dylan Risto saving a touchdown there.
Well, Jacek is another excellent run. We have two good backs in this game tonight. He's showing what he can do right here. He's got good quicks to the outside, cuts up inside, and almost breaks it for a touchdown, but first down, it's coming back holding.
Yep, it's coming back for a hold. Late flag down, and that'll negate the strong run by Jacek.
Well, make a comeback. It's from the point of the foul, so it ends up to be first and about
first and 14.
14, huh? Yep.
They'll move it out to the 45-yard line, so first and 14. Again, the holding call marked off from the spot of the infraction. This time they'll spread them out. Pitchford, the lone man in the backfield, as they send Merriweather in motion. And they'll run the draw play to Pitchford. Pitchford breaks a tackle inside the 40 down to the 39-yard line. Risto again in on the stop, along with help from Miller.
One thing the North Star defense has done is done a pretty good job of staying in position, not over pursuing. That was a kind of a misdirection draw plays. You'll see here the quarterback sprints to the right and subtly hands it off. Coming back to the left here now, but there are three people there to make the play and prevented a long gain. They got about 6 yards on that, but it could have been more.
2nd and 8. Ball at the 39-yard line to the North Stars. Again, Merriweather in motion. This time he'll get the handoff, trying to get the edge on the right side. Gets the corner, breaks a tackle down the far sideline. Merriweather will take it to the house. Touchdown, Waukesha South. I call Merriweather, 5'10" junior, with the touchdown run from 39 yards out. And Waukesha South answers quickly, trailing by 8.
Well, South has several members of their track team on this football team, and McCall Merriweather is one of them. He showed he's got a little burst right here as he turns the corner, and he's gone right there. Nobody's going to touch him. And that's just what South needed to get back in this game here to neutralize that first touchdown that North got here to start the half.
Extra point is up, and it is through. 21-14, just over 9 minutes to go in the third quarter. Well, a suspended lawyer is forced to enroll in community college with a wacky staff and student body. Don't miss community weeknights at 9 and again at 9:30 right here on My 24. Community out in force here tonight. Big crowd on hand here at Ken Holub Stadium. It's a good one, 21-14.
Well, it's a beautiful night to be out here, and it's homecoming, of course, that helps a little bit. Plus all the kids who were involved in the halftime show, the band, 2 dance teams. It's great to see the participation that you get out here in Waukesha.
Parker Zitsky standing deep, waiting the kick. So
we'll see if the North Stars got an answer here.
Again, they scored 21 straight until the Merriweather touchdown run.
So defense is kind of an afterthought here. I think that somebody decides to start playing defense, they'll have a chance to slow this down a little bit. Yeah, Merriweather 39-yard run.
That after a holding penalty took away the Yachik fine run.
Right.
This time they'll drill it into the turf. Zitsky will pick it up short of the 15. Tries to circle back left, and he'll be met at the 20, and that's as far as he will get. Getting down on special teams for the Black Shirts was Logan Wren. And so it will be 1st and 10 North Stars. Right around their own 20-yard line. And we'd like to thank First Bank Financial Center, our first down sponsor this season. First Bank Financial Center. One bank, one resource. 14 points in the first 3 minutes here of this third quarter. 21-14 North Stars. They have the football back. High snap. Noblin with some running room. It's a block out near the 30-yard line before he's finally put to the turf. Pitchford there.
Well, they've been able to really gash that front 7 or 8 in the South defense. Just consistently been able to find cracks, and Noblin's done a good job of getting in there and getting the yardage.
Now if you're the North Stars, this really opens up your playbook on schedule here with a 2nd and 1.
I think I would keep the ball. I would just get the first down here and just keep plugging away.
Trips left side. Doty. First down and more. Cuts it back across the 35. Wrestled down at the 39. Antoine Watson getting help from Ulysses Reyes. First down and a late penalty marker thrown here on the near sideline. And I'm not sure if this will be a sideline warning or if this will be an actual penalty here on the coaching staff.
This is a penalty on the coach. Evidently said the magic word down there and get you a unsportsmanlike conduct penalty.
Yep, that's just a sideline
warning. Oh, you're right.
Again, coaches are allowed to be up in a special area there, and the players have to stand behind that. And you have to allow the line judge here on the near side to be able to work up and down the field.
He was kind of turning and pointing to one of the coaches, so I thought maybe he had said something he shouldn't have said.
So it'll be a First Bank first down at the 39-yard line for the North Stars. 3 receivers left side. And Scheich in motion here near side. Noblin gets the call, bounces it back left across the 45 out to the 46-yard line. Boy, I love the way this Malik Noblin runs.
He's got a good hesitation.
He just takes it and goes. Rasmussen in on the stop, his 6th tackle tonight.
He's a little bit similar to the young running back we had from South last week, Nance. First name escapes me right now, but he was a good young runner too.
Coming into the game, just 181 yards rushing, but averaging nearly 4 yards per carry. 2nd and short. Noblin the call again. Breaks a tackle, but then trying to wait for a block. It's clipped down from behind. Antoine Watson, fool me once. Got a second chance that time to bring Noblin down.
Well, he tried to take the easy way and just grab him and throw him down, and Noblin's too good a back for that. And finally, so he had to jump on his back and take him down.
Before we get this third down play, let's head downstairs to Mike McGivern.
Hey guys, defensively, their coaches are telling Waukesha South they need to be more disciplined and trust each other. It looks like they're starting to do that.
Well, certainly trust. Work on your own assignments and worry about your game.
Yeah, once you try to be an All-American, then everybody pays for it.
Noblin, first down, breaking across the South territory down to the black shirt 45-yard line. Nice hard run. Schrader finally brought him down.
Well, one thing the Waukesha North knows is that they can gain yardage going right straight at him. They've done it all night, and this is no different right here. They just get that surge, and Noblin finds the crack and gets through there, and before you know it, he's got 5 or 6 yards.
Doty will get them set. 3 receivers left side. Single receiver Zitsky here to the near side. They'll go back near side. They'll throw it low, and it's incomplete. Hit the turf in front of Zitsky for the incomplete pass.
And that's too bad, because the lineman did a good job of cutting down the defense, and he had a good look, and he just threw it low.
Well, we heard from Mike earlier. Be sure to listen to Mike on the Wendy's Varsity Blitz High School Football Coaches Show. That's every Saturday from 10 to noon. This week, Mike McGivern and Phil Datka. Phil Datka sitting in for Joe Cook this week. They'll talk to Ryan McMillan from Oconomowoc High School at Saturday at 10, only on Sports Radio 1250. Nothing doing there as Noblin stopped for no gain. Watson.
Right. That's the first time in a while.
Ninth tackle tonight for Watson.
First time in a while that they've had a negative play or no gain.
And now the black shirts imploring their fans to get on their feet here. A 3rd and 10 facing the North Stars.
Well, now it's important that they don't let North out of this situation here. They need to make them punt. You're going to get a delay of game here. Maybe not.
Doty will get them set. He wants to throw. Blitz is coming. Throwing on the run, nearly picked off and dropped incomplete. Chris Foreman, the defensive end, dropped back in coverage and nearly had a gift-wrapped interception at midfield.
Yeah, that was there, but is this the first time that North has punted tonight? I don't remember them punting.
I believe you are right. That pass intended for Malik Noblin. Trying to get him out in space, but great job by Foreman to break that one up, the senior defensive end. It's the second time they punted. Remember, they had the fake punt on that last drive. And again,
I don't think
wild formation here, and I think Waukesha South figured it out. Good punt here.
Yeah, nice
fair catch signaled for. Takes a backward bounce right into the hands of the defender. And it'll be marked down near the 15-yard line as we'll take our third quarter break. A good one here tonight, 21-14. Waukesha North on top of Waukesha South. Our Thursday Night Lights presented by Wendy's. 7-point ball game with just over 5 minutes to go here in our third quarter in Waukesha tonight. It's time now to tackle the Kaplan University Trivia Challenge. Text the word Kaplan to 58447 to play for a chance to win a Kindle Fire. Message and data rates may apply. You'll receive 2 messages with a trivia question and answer. If you need assistance, text HELP. Mobile privacy policy and terms and conditions available at my24milwaukee.com. Ball at the 14-yard line here for Waukesha South. They trail 21-14. Cannon Cooley, the quarterback, working from the gun. They've gone to the spread here since late in the second quarter, and they'll hand it off. Pitchford gets it back to the line of scrimmage, may have gotten a yard. Good defense that time by Cambronero, the senior cornerback, able to step up and make the play. Gio Cambronero, 5'9", 160-pound junior on the right corner here for Waukesha North. First-year head coach Chris Fryman.
Second year,
excuse me. Defensive coordinator Tim Keene over there as well. Gain of 1, 2nd and 9. Some movement up front. Did they jump the neutral zone? They may have. Good hard count that time by Cannon Cooley. They want to stop the clock here. They ran some more time off.
They'll make it 2nd and about 4. No, it's against.
So it will be a false start penalty on Waukesha South.
I thought the receiver over on the right side moved. I couldn't tell if he was first, but evidently he was.
Well, the blitzing linebacker was trying to fill a gap on that left side. Let's take another look. There's the movement.
He's not off, but there's a receiver out to the right, as you can't see in the picture, and he actually moved.
Yeah, the interior lineman pretty much held steady. It was the receiver on that far side. Now they'll go with the tight double wing.
That's interesting.
And
going to give Yachik a chance to run.
Yachik will get it across the 15 out to near the 16-yard line. Good tough run that time. Yachik.
He's just a little guy. He's a wrestler. He's a state qualified for state wrestling tournament last year. 2-year starter, 5'5", 155, but he brings a load, I'll tell you.
Eric Reel out there defensively, his 5th tackle tonight. Clock rolling, under 4 minutes to go, 3rd quarter. Key 3rd down here, 3rd and 7 for the Black Shirts. Again, they'll go with the wing formation. This time, Cooley rolling out.
Good coverage.
Still on his feet, will scramble upfield. He'll be short of the first down, however, as he barely got back to the 20-yard line. Jackson Rowe brought him down on that far sideline.
Well, good job by Jackson Rowe of containing that play, and there was also good coverage in the secondary. Nobody was fooled on that. And he decided he had to run, and Rowe kept him from getting anywhere.
So the punting unit will come on for the Black Shirts. That'll be Jordan Thompson, I believe, back there punting. They were short a player.
Man, yeah.
Tyler Carnegie was late getting on the field, and that forces the Black Shirts to take a timeout here. Their first of the half.
Yeah. I think both teams were trying to call timeout, and actually they gave it to.
Well, while they sort this out, we'll head down to the sideline and Mike McGivern.
Hey guys, it's a special day for my wife Terry. It's her birthday. I asked her, I said, honey, what can I get for you? She said, why don't you sing happy birthday on TV for me? So here's what I've got.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear
Terry.
Happy birthday to you.
Hey, that's better than a present, right, boys?
I don't know. We'll see when you get home.
Yeah, we'll figure that one out. We'll see.
Let me know how it went.
Well, South taking the timeout here with 2:58 to play 3rd quarter. They were short a player, had to take the timeout. Now they get things set on special teams.
You know, I think I would give Mike 10 for creativity on that.
Antonio Sanchez punting from inside his own 10-yard line. It's a fake. They'll run the fake, snap to the short man. Yachik's going to get the first down and more. Down the near sideline across the 40. Cuts it back at midfield into North territory to the North Star 47-yard line. So South pulls off the fake punt.
Well, they brought everybody in tight. And they brought all the defense in, and they were able to turn them in.
33-yard run by Yachik on 4th down. Van Schaik brought him down. It extends the drive for the Black Shirts to the North Star 47-yard line. They'll spread him out. 2 to his side, single back, Pitchford. Merriweather in motion. This is the play they scored on earlier. Merriweather trying to get the side. Nice play on the tackle there. Good dive.
Joe Anklam came up and just cut his legs right out from underneath him.
Beautiful open field tackle by the free safety Anklam.
You know, both of these fake punts tonight were really great calls in kind of desperate situations. Really backed up that if it didn't go well, you were going to be in trouble, and they made the best of it.
So a loss of 1 on the play. Goes a tackle for loss for Anklam. 2nd and 11. off the North Star 48-yard line. Cooley, pump fakes, little hitch and go, man. Open, but it was thrown short, incomplete. Carnegie was the intended receiver. And a little hitch and go fake to Merriweather.
Well, you know, I'm not sure who he was really throwing that to, because Merriweather did the give and go type move, and he got blocked, and so the ball was kind of in between. But he rushed it a little bit. If he'd have waited, I think he could have had maybe one of those guys break open. But it was a good idea. Just didn't work out.
So 3rd and 11, and now Neil Brunner, our referee, stopping play here.
Oh, they need a trainer on the other side. I think, let's see, who was it? Sam Olson, after that fake punt. I think his shoulder, he had a little, it's like he went off the field with a shoulder problem, and I think the trainer's going over to take a look at it.
So a 3rd and 11 with 1:47 to go here in the third quarter. South trailing by 7. Again, they'll keep Pitchford in as the single back. Cooley will work from the gun. That brings Jacek in motion near side. Wants to swing it out to Jacek. Completes the pass. Jacek upfield inside the 45 down to the 43-yard line. It's a pickup of 5 short of the first down. Miller able to make the tackle.
I think South is doing a good job of getting the ball in open spaces to the guys who are good open field runners, and Jordan Jacek is definitely that, and that was a nice play right there.
Well, they got the fake punt to work. Now in North Star territory, they'll go for it on 4th down. Second time this drive. Jacek lined up in a slot to the right, Merriweather in a slot to the left. Pitchford the single back on 4th and 5.
This is not a gimme.
Cooley in trouble, fires, high, incomplete, looking for Carnegie here on the near sideline. And the North Stars will take over on downs at their own 43-yard line with 61 seconds to go in the quarter.
Well, kind of Cooley gets flushed out a little bit. And just high and outside, there wasn't much chance for that.
So the North Star defense coming up with a stop when they needed it in their own territory. They'll get good field position out of this at their own 43-yard line.
That's good. They're putting the pressure on the defense. We get us the ball back, we can move it. So we'll see if that works out.
And Scheich in a slot to the left side. And it's Thody, the quarterback, trying to break tackles. Nearly had it stripped out from behind as he was tackled on the play. His Foreman was right there. Nearly yanked it right out of his arm.
Yeah, Chris Foreman had a good shot at it. Right there. He did a good job of holding on. Both of them.
But still a 5-yard pickup for Thody, the quarterback. 2nd and 5. From their own 48-yard line. Trips left side. Thody again. Trying to juke his way, but can't quite get out of the grasp of Milken, who steps up to make the tackle, and it sets up a 3rd and 5. We'll see if the North Stars melt the clock down here with the final 12 seconds of the quarter. And they will.
They will.
So an exciting third quarter. 14 points scored here in the quarter, and the North Stars will maintain a 7-point lead. 21-14 Waukesha North as we head to the 4th. An exciting Week 8 Thursday Night Lights presented by Wendy's on My 24. (21-14) North Stars on top of the Black Shirts as we begin quarter number 4. Before we do, a big thank you tonight to the folks at Pick and Save here at 220 East Sunset Drive in Waukesha, right next to the football stadium, for allowing us to park the production trucks that we use to produce our telecast here tonight in their parking lot. Pick and Save, new every day. Well, 3rd down. Doesn't go anywhere there as Noblin was stopped. Reyes on the tackle, sets up 4th and short from midfield.
Well, the South defense has really stepped up here. Forced them into a punting situation. We'll see if they can get some field position out of it.
Future Black Shirt right there, I'm sure.
Yeah. Past his bedtime, I bet, though.
Getting close to mine. 4th down and 7.
Oh, they're going to fake it?
No, they run the fake, but it's blocked. It's blocked.
Whoa,
it was a low punt. It hit one of the linemen in the back at the 45-yard line and carried him to the 42. So Waukesha South set up beautifully. I think that hit Watson.
Yeah.
So take another look. Kind of like a soccer-style kick that time, and it hit Watson in the back door, and he was able to fall on it.
Well, I'm not sure what you gain by faking the pass if you're actually going to kick it. But field position, situation here where you're up by 7, I don't know.
Confidence in your defense.
Yeah, I hope so.
They've stepped up here tonight, so really nothing lost here for Waukesha South. They get it right back at the 42. Cooley wants to look for it. It is
nice
in and out of the receiver's arm. Late penalty marker down.
Oh, no. I thought
Anklin broke it up. It was intended for Podluski.
Like to see that
was
again.
Lark. That was Lark
know.
82, the entire intended receiver. And then as the ball hit the turf and the receiver and defender went down, the late penalty marker thrown by the line judge here. It's going to go as a pass interference against Waukesha North. Here's one more look.
I thought he pulled him down after the receiver had a chance to touch the ball. We'll see right here.
Oh, they're both going for that football.
Oh, wow, that's a tough one. Yeah.
Unless the left hand came up the back.
Unless he had him hooked with the left hand, it's hard to tell.
No,
but he certainly had a fair chance to catch it.
Yes, he did. Not sure about that one.
Yeah,
but
well, that's he gets one chance to look at it. We got 2 chances, so that. And Pat Miles is the official. He's an excellent official, so we have to go with what he did, what he said.
15 yards from the line of scrimmage puts it at the 27 of the North Stars. And Waukesha South able to pound that ball down to the 20-yard line.
Oh, power football right now, maybe.
That was Merriweather on the carry. So South down to the 19-yard line. Gain of 7 on the play, 2nd and 3. Just underway 4th quarter. Waukesha North with 21 unanswered earlier tonight, but South coming back with a touchdown here in the 3rd, and now in the red zone here on 2nd and 3. Yachik tries to cut it back at the hash, and he is stacked up, moving the pile, maybe close to a 1st down. We'll see.
Yep.
Another good strong runner, 5'5", 155, and a junior. Risto, the inside linebacker, credited with the stop.
So it's 3rd and 1.
Well, the North Stars have another stop in them here. They stopped Waukesha South in that first half twice from inside the 1-yard line.
They've done a good job of flowing and staying in position, not over pursuing.
Double wing here on 3rd and 1. They'll pitch it to Merriweather coming around the edge. Cuts it back at the hash to the down to the 5-yard line.
Yep.
Good strong run. 13 yards and a first bank first down. Eric Reel, the strong safety, finally got to him.
Just a power sweep off the right side here. Number 44, Lombardi kicking out. It's a good strong run by Merriweather there, and then now they're in business inside the 5-yard line. Last time down there it didn't work out so well. Let's see if they can get it in.
1st and goal from the 4. Yachik tries to pound it to the end zone. Touchdown. Yachik with the touchdown, his 6th touchdown. And they're an extra point away from tying this one up as we take one more look.
Well, Old Mo seems to be wearing a red shirt right now. And that was a nice drive. Helped by a poorly executed potential fake punt.
So Yachik punches it in, and the extra point ties us up at 21.
All right.
So 42-yard drive aided by that block punt. And we're tied at 21 as we head to the sideline and Mike McGivern.
Hey guys, I'm here with Marlon Pitchford. Marlon, he's the father of Isaiah Pitchford. Here's the cool thing. He's got 3 sons. 2 go to Waukesha South, 1 goes to Waukesha North. Marlon, how you doing?
I'm doing very well. And yourself?
Good. Hey, his son is a heck of a football player, Isaiah. He's dinged up tonight. This has got to be killing him right now.
Yeah, it's really hurting him. I know it's hurting his spirit, but he's a fighter, so he'll be all right.
Yeah, hey, you know what's cool about Marlon? He was coaching at Milwaukee King. He decided to step away for a while to come watch his son play. His son Isaiah is the one who started the Facebook thing to get us out here for my 24 for Thursday Night Lights. This is pretty cool. Tell him thanks for doing this.
I will, definitely.
Yeah, hey, good luck to him in the future. He's got a lot of football left in him, I got to tell you that.
Yes, he does. Holy Cross University.
Holy Cross University. Back to you, boys.
All righty, Mike and Marlon, thank you very much. There's a shot of Isaiah Pitchford. Again, that injury suffered last week early in the ball game, and
I notice he's playing defense. He's not playing offense. He's just he wasn't running as hard on offense as he normally does, and you got to attribute that to having that sore knee.
And Scheich up the middle takes it just shy of the 30-yard line. So good return. Now Waukesha North has to answer here. Jacek, who scored the touchdown, getting down on special teams to make the tackle.
Yeah, momentum has kind of shifted to the to black shirts with the black shirts with the red jerseys, if that makes any sense. So North needs to see if they can get Mo back on their side here.
4 plays, 43 yards in just under 2 minutes. Jacek with the 4-yard touchdown run to tie this one at 21. J.T. Thody, a sophomore quarterback. Noblin in the backfield. We'll go a slot left and a slot right. Blitz coming. They pick it up. Thody going downfield. Looking for Zitsky. It's fouled and dropped incomplete. They were looking for Parker Zitsky on that far side. And it was Kyle Lewis who broke that one up.
Good job of Lewis. He's in position. Gets the handles on top. Just can't quite find the rebound.
Good job getting that right hand up there to knock it away. 2nd and 10. All at the 28-yard line. And Scheich lined up in a slot here to the left side. Noblin circling right, met at the line of scrimmage, falls forward, may have gotten a yard.
Yeah, they haven't heard much from him in the last 10-15 minutes here.
Ulysses Reyes with the stop. Gain of 1, 3rd and 9.
I think Noblin was more effective when they were going straight at him, at the defense, rather than trying to run around it. Now this is another big play right here for North. They got themselves backed up here, and field position's a little bit of a problem. See if they can get out of this.
They'll go 3 receivers to the near side.
They do have a bubble over here where the defense is in their shell look. They can get somebody open. There he is right there.
Throw it to the slot man. Van Scheich gets a block across the 35 to the 40 and should have enough for a first down out of bounds at the 41-yard line. Pickup of 12. Pitchford and LeCaptain finally on the stop, but a first down pickup and another first bank first down here for the North Stars.
That wasn't an easy throw or catch. That was well done by North. And a good throw by J.T. Thody, and picking up the first down here. You can see right here it's going to be coming right at us. Nice catch, good block out there by Zitsky, I believe it was.
And Scheich with the nice 12-yard reception. 1st and 10 from the 41. Noblin met at the line of scrimmage and driven back. Well, the defense was ready that time. Interior line doing a nice job defensively. Watson and company right there.
Well, I think the North Star offensive line has kind of lost their mojo here. They're not getting the job done up front, and you got to give the credit to Waukesha South. Whatever adjustments they might have made or being effective, whether they're playing harder or in the gaps better, I'm not sure.
Loss of a yard sets up 2nd and 11 from their own 40. Tie ball game, 7.5 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. 3 receivers right side. They'll come back near side. They'll make the catch across the 45 out to the 46-yard line. Zach Ryder with the reception. Kyle Lewis there to cover him up.
Just a little hitch pass. Take a couple quick steps, turn inside. The ball's right there. Try to spin outside and get away. And Lewis did a good job of getting a hold of that one ankle so he couldn't get out.
So 3rd and 5 from their own 46. And Van Schaik lined up in a slot to the right side with 2 other receivers. Single receiver here to the near side is Ryder. No throw, leaping grab. Zitsky with the catch into Waukesha South territory to the 39-yard line. Parker Zitsky with the reception, the junior. And Chris Brown there defensively.
Well, yeah, Zitsky down into the inside. Little square in, makes a nice catch, good throw, and then he gets a block from Longmire right there to get a few extra yards. That was well done.
So First Bank first down extends the drive, picking up the 3rd and 5. 6:25 to go here in the quarter.
Well, the important thing is, one of the important things is that North has gotten better field position now.
Fumble, and Thody able to fall on it. He, at the last second, was going to take it away from Noblin on that zone read and lost control of it as he tried to pull it back in. LeCaptain with the stop, already with an interception return for a touchdown tonight.
He got a good bounce on this drop right here. Didn't roll away from him and was able to get the handle.
No gain, 2nd and 10. This time Van Schaik lined up in a slot left side.
A lot of room in the middle of the field.
Swing it to Van Schaik, breaks a tackle inside the 35 down to the 32-yard line as Lewis hung on. It's close to a first down. I believe he's going to be short.
South is playing kind of a too-deep look. They're up and pressing the outside receivers with 2 safeties, and there is a lot of room between those safeties if North can get somebody down the field in the middle.
8-yard pickup by Van Schaik on the reception, sets up 3rd and 2 from the Blackshirt 32-yard line. 3 receivers right. Noblin the single back. Thody going to change the play here. And actually the North Stars want to think about it. They'll take a timeout. We'll break as well. 5:02 to go here in the 4th. We're knotted at 21. Waukesha South homecoming tonight. Black Shirts and North Stars on My 24. It appears it's going to come down to the wire here tonight. 5:02 to go. North facing a 3rd and 2. They've converted twice already here on this drive. Noblin with the call. Breaks the tackle, moves the pile down near the 30-yard line. Awfully close with forward progress. Chris Foreman credited with the tackle. Noblin saying, don't worry, I got it. It's first down. Malik Noblin, 5'4", 170, a junior. Again, coming into this game, just 46 carries for 181 yards and a touchdown, but he's been the featured back here tonight.
I see North has Cal Zimborski playing left tackle now for Kyle Rowe. I don't know if they're trying to give Kyle rest. He plays defense as well.
Play stopped here for a measurement. I'm going to bring the chains all the way in from the North Star sideline. So while they bring the chains in, My 24 is your place for sports. If you're looking for more football, we've got it for you this Saturday. Navy versus Duke, ACC football Saturday morning at 11, right here on Milwaukee's My 24.
First down.
Yep. By the length of the football, it's a First Bank first down for the North Stars. Now time also a factor
just going to
here.
say that. I'm just looking at the clock, 4:55. One thing that's happening is they're gaining field position, but they're also using up the clock. So if they can get down here and score with not much time left, that could be the difference in the game.
Thody will bring the play in. 3 receivers right. This time Thody will keep it around the left side. 25, spins inside the 20 down to the 19-yard line. Gain of 11. Ulysses Reyes finally able to wrap him up. They'll move the sticks once again.
Well, that was a good keep by Thody. They've been concentrating on stopping Noblin, and he was able to get out here. And a little bit better block from Ryder might have sprung him, but I'm sure they'll take what they got. First down, clock is running.
From the 19-yard line, red zone now for the North Stars. Noblin to single back. Here comes the blitz. They'll give it to Noblin, runs right at the blitzing linebacker, takes the pile forward, may have gotten a yard down to the 18-yard line. Ran right into the gap where the blitzing linebacker was headed. Watson hanging on. That's 11 tackles tonight for Antoine Watson.
Yeah, he has really been playing well the second half. We've mentioned his name an awful lot.
Well, the North Stars going to try and milk that play clock as far down as they can. So Thody will get them set. Just a sophomore, 2nd and 10 they'll call it. Again they'll give it to Noblin, and again stop for no gain. May have even lost a yard here.
Yeah, they've decided he's not going to beat him, so they're going to have to go someplace else.
Milken, Brock Milken playing with that cast on that left hand. Able to make the tackle. And now a timeout taken here by, I believe, Waukesha South.
Yeah, they want to save some time. When I was out here to practice on Tuesday and talking to Coach Roosh, he said he had talked to Milken's mother that day. He had had surgery, and she said he will be playing on Thursday.
So timeout taken here to save some time. 3:23 to go. We're knotted at 21. Waukesha North facing a 3rd and 10. Look at Coach Roosh right there in the black jacket with the headphones on.
And we were talking about Brock Milken. He's qualified for the state in wrestling last year, probably as a heavyweight looking at his weight. And he's also a 3.9 student, so he gets it done in the classroom and on the field and on the mat.
Another critical 3rd down here for Waukesha North. No pass, Thody. Going for a slant. It's overthrown, incomplete, looking for Zitsky. A little post move that time.
Yeah, that was not a good throw. He's thrown a lot of good balls, but that wasn't one of them, and he had it because the receiver was there, too.
Well, 4th and 10. They missed a field goal earlier from 39 yards.
Take a shot at it here and see what you can get.
Place the tee here around the left hash mark.
Probably about the 27. That's going to be a 37-yard kick.
From the left hash
36.
Mark. Wind no factor here tonight.
Well, he was wide right the first time. Now he's on the left hash. If he kicks it in the same place, it should go in.
Cottrell to kick. The hold by Jimenez. It's down. It's up. The kick to the uprights, and it is good. All right. First field goal of the year for Ryan Cottrell.
Nice
and
time.
The North Stars regain the lead. 24-21 with 3:18 to play. Boy, that had plenty of distance as we get another look at this one.
That was a good kick. That was a rocket shot. And I think being on the left hash was good for that right-footed kicker.
Able to draw that one back in.
This was going to be a sprint to the finish here, it looks like. Good, a little high in the snap, good hold. He got all of that. That was almost over the fence. It was over the fence. We should get 4 points for that.
Well, North Stars converted on 3 different 3rd and long situations on that drive and able to get points. That's the big thing.
Now it's the South offense against the North defense. We'll see who can hold up under the pressure.
Big homecoming crowd here tonight for Waukesha South.
A kick into the end zone here would be good.
Jacek standing. the deepest man at the 5-yard line. Try an onside kick. My goodness. And South will pick it up at the 40-yard line. They'll get it there. Interesting call there, Coach.
Yeah, I mean, it was certainly unexpected, but it was so high in the air that South was able to adjust and make the play on it.
14-play drive that took just under 6 minutes for the North
Stars. Field position in a time like this, give your defense the best chance. They're not going to punt no matter what, so they're in 4-down territory right now. They're going to try to pound it.
Jacek circling around left side with some running room. Jacek tripped up just across midfield. Shoelace tackle that time. Otherwise, that could have gone for bigger yardage.
Yeah, they got 1/4 of the 60 yards they need right there in one play.
That was Gio Cambronero with the ankle tackle. Right there.
Yeah, there.
Just enough to trip him up. Gain of 12. 1st and 10 for Waukesha South. Under 3 minutes to go here, trailing by 3. Jacek again off that right wing, going left side, breaks a tackle. Jacek in the clear. Jacek to the 20. Jacek. Touchdown, Waukesha South. Jordan Jacek broke 3 different tackles, and once he got to the other side of the 40, everybody in the rearview mirror.
Right. Yeah, this looked like it was stopped right there, but it was just a headbutt and broke a couple of tackles, and he was a gritty little player, I'll tell you that. I'd like to have him on my team.
48-yard touchdown run for Jacek.
But the only good news for North is that they have time to come back and answer.
The kick is good. 28-24, Black Shirts with 2:45 remaining here in the 4th.
I don't know. There's been so many unexpected things here in the last few minutes that it's hard to predict what might happen here. I'll say this, I will bet that South won't onside kick.
And again, I'm not sure if that was planned, if he mishit it, but...
Well, I watched him approach the ball, and he took that long stride and then popped it up, so it was planned. They have a special teams coach. He was down by about the 20-yard line, and he was looking at him, and evidently that's the guy he got the signal from as to what was going to happen here.
2 plays, 51 yards, 48 of them by Jacek. And the North Stars, with 2:45 left, need a touchdown.
Yeah, now the 4-point difference. Field goals aren't going to do you any good.
And they have just 1 timeout remaining as well.
They have a couple guys who can run it. They get a good kick and get some blocking. They can get good field position out of this.
Van Schaik and Zitsky back. On one hop, Van Schaik, he stumbled and fell. He's down at the 19-yard line. Again, in high school, you make contact with the ball when your knee's on the turf, the play is over. And so Van Schaik. Stumbling under that bouncing kick.
Well, it's okay.
Will be stopped at the 19-yard line.
They got 2:44, and they only have 1 timeout to work with. So they can't mess around now, call and plays from the sideline, and they've got to call a play and run it. Otherwise, they're going to run out of time.
J.T. Thody looking at that sideline, getting the play call. We'll bring it in. They'll spread them out with 3 receivers here to the near side. Thody wants to run it. Trying to get the edge right side with some room. Gets out of bounds short of the 25-yard line. A 5-yard pickup that time by Thody on the scamper. Kyle Lewis able to usher him to the boundary.
And that zone keep has been very effective tonight. That's probably the least that he's gotten on that play. But he's got 5 yards on to stop the clock.
Well, keeps you on schedule for the North Star offense here.
Exactly.
So that sets up, maybe sets something up here via the air. Let's see. Thody from the gun. Wants to throw. Comes back far side. Receiver fell. The defender had the ball and dropped it. Second time tonight, the receiver fell down on the pass. Kyle Lewis.
That was Lewis.
Had a gift, but let it go.
Oh, it hit him right in the hands.
Was intended for Longmire, who caught a touchdown earlier tonight.
Well, in his defense, that surprised him. I think he thought that the receiver was going to do something with it, and then all of a sudden it's on top of him. And the good news is he was in the right position to defend the play.
Van Schaik and Ryder here to the near side. Longmire and Zitsky far side. Play action fake. Thody over the middle looking for Van Schaik. Diving grab. He's got it across the 42-yard line. 18 yards and a first down. Stopping the clock while they move the chains. Another look.
Yeah, the middle of the field is wide open and a little post pattern here. Van Schaik, and he makes the great catch. That was a great catch. A catchable ball. Not
only
a great
where
throw,
he
but
could
catchable.
catch it. That was right where only he could get to it.
That is an excellent catch. If you've never tried to do that, you don't know how difficult that's to do.
Thody again trying to get to the far sideline, and he will get inbounds right at the stick there at the first down marker, short of the original line of scrimmage. Kyle Lewis again out there defensively.
I think if I was North, I would just throw it to the end, keep throwing it, because they're not going to get anything running. And it's just going to run the clock out on them, and they only have one timeout left.
2nd and 10 from their own 43. Clock rolling, minute 45 remaining, down 4. Wants to go back sideline. The receiver never saw it, looking for Zitsky. At his back, just streaking down that far sideline. Never saw the pass coming.
Well, sometimes they run what's called a read route, and that the receiver and the quarterback will read the defender and how he's playing. And evidently, Zitsky thought he should go deep, and Thody thought he should be stopped short, and it ended up incomplete. Fortunately, it wasn't intercepted.
Clock stopped, minute 41. Critical third down here, 3rd and 10.
It's getting a little bit tighter here. We got 2 downs to get 10 yards.
Thody will check it off.
There's a lot of room over here on this side where the trips are. They can run a guy down 10 yards and in the middle right there and get the catch.
They pick up the blitz. Van Schaik with the catch, cuts it back up the middle, breaks the tackle to midfield. He'll be stopped short of the first down at the 50-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 7. LeCaptain there on the stop. One more look here.
Clock's running, so they got to get organized and they got to get 3 yards. We don't need any more. But the clock is the enemy now, and they have to move a little bit quicker.
4th and 3 from midfield.
The quarterback is way over to the sideline. They're using their last time out here, which is good, because if they don't make the first down, it doesn't matter.
Minute 13 to play. Coach, you going to call 2 plays here with this timeout, or?
No, I don't. If you get a first down, then they stop the clock to set the chain, so you got time to get up there, or you can call the play. But they can't have the quarterback running over to the sideline now and then coming back on the field. They've got to get the play in, and they've got to line up and run it. Right now, time is more the enemy, I think, than downs if they get the first down.
Right now, Jordan Yachik's 48-yard touchdown run, the difference in this ball game. 28-24, minute 13 to play. North Stars out of timeouts. Waukesha South has 2 remaining.
Waukesha South is giving them lots of cushion here on their. There's room to throw the ball, and they got to throw. Get rid of the ball, get the yards you can, get back on the line. You may have to spike it every now and then in order to stop the clock if they can't get out of bounds.
Here we go. Ball game on the line here. 4th and 3 from midfield. They need to get it just across the 48-yard line for the first down. Thody calling out the signals. He wants to throw.
Going for it.
Time, going for it all. Ball in the air. Caught by Ryder. He'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Waukesha North. Zach Ryder on a jump ball, able to haul it in. And the North Stars regain the lead late.
Well, you can't fault the defender here because he was right there. You called it right. It was a jump ball, and I think that was Kyle Lewis. He just got turned around, but he was where he should be. That was a perfectly thrown pass. It was a great catch, and it's a touchdown for North.
Stunned silence here on the near sideline.
Hey, this has been a really good football game. Both teams have really gone after it. It's not over yet. There's enough time to score another touchdown. South has 2 timeouts left. They've got a quarterback who can throw it.
The extra point is through. 31-28. Minute 5 remaining on Zach Ryder, a 50-yard touchdown reception. His second touchdown of the season, his second of 50 or more yards. He got a 58-yard touchdown reception back against Arrowhead a few weeks ago.
Yeah, he's that was a difficult catch because he had the defender in his way. He was near the sideline. He had to turn. And he did all those things and of course ran it in.
How about the poise of J.T. Thody, the sophomore quarterback tonight for the North Stars?
Let's talk about the kickoff here.
All right. I think you want to just dump this one deep.
I would kick a line drive on the ground that bounces around down there that they can't field cleanly and throw off their timing.
One more look at the jump ball between Ryder and Lewis.
Yeah, that's a great catch. Very good throw, great catch. Pretty well defended. Got a little bit turned out of position, but he's right over the defender's head, and that was well done.
Again, Thody, a sophomore.
Yeah.
Tossing that pass.
Yeah, he has played better than I was told that he had been playing, and he's done a really good job tonight. He hasn't thrown many up for grabs as I was told he had done.
Just
There's
as you
that
ordered,
right there.
Little bounce.
He got a good bounce.
Skip to the deep man. Magic breaks a tackle, gets it out short of the 35-yard line. So 58 seconds to play. There's Sebastian Jalis there to make the tackle.
Well, Jacek is one of their best receivers. Not only is he a good runner, he's an excellent receiver. I think you got to get the ball in his hands, get him some blockers, get him out of bounds.
Again, the clock will stop on first downs. South can stop it 2 more times. They have 2 timeouts. From the 34, 1st and 10, Waukesha South.
The North has got their defensive backs. Oh, nice block.
Oh, beautiful thrown ball by Cooley.
Right.
Out across the 40 to the 43-yard line, just shy of the first down. Merriweather on the reception, brought down by Eric Reel and Cambronero.
Well, it was a very good block out there, and I couldn't quite see who that was. It might have been Tyler Carnegie. I'm not sure.
Cooley again will swing it out. And was it a catch? No, they'll rule it incomplete. Intended here on the near side for Ryan Lark. Lark pleading his case. Let's take one more look.
Well, it was close. See right here, he got one hand on it. Pulled it in. I don't know. That's a tough one.
Wow.
You know, we don't
Better
have
look here.
They don't have instant replay in the field. They've got to go with what they see. The ball hit the ground. I think you could go either way on that one, to be quite honest.
3rd and 1 from the 43. Send a man in motion, pump fake, they'll go back over the middle, looking for Lark, dives for it. No, incomplete.
Hit the ground.
Ball hit the ground. It was defended by Eisler. Again, looking for Ryan Lark, the sophomore, split end.
Well, so now they got to get the 1 yard. They tried to take advantage there of the situation. Now they've got to get the 1 yard, otherwise it doesn't matter.
29 seconds to go. Trailing by 3, facing a 4th and 1 from their own 43-yard line. The North Stars turned them away earlier at the goal line. That is the turning point of this entire ball game. Really the difference
right now,
in this game.
You would have to look to that to be the difference if it ends up the way it is right now.
Cannon Cooley from the gun. 4th and 1 from his own 43. They'll pick up the first down and more. Hitchford lost the football. It's on the turf. North says they have it, and they do.
Wow. That's unfortunate. He had the first down and much more, but
Isaiah
it was a good hit.
Pitchford
It was a good hit.
fumbling, and it's picked up out of there by Joe Anklem.
Yeah.
One more look.
He's had a good night, too. It was a good run by Isaiah Pitchford right here, but he gets rocked pretty well right there by, if I can catch the number of that.
That was Reel.
Yeah.
Eric Reel.
Eric Reel has had a good night as well. And he just really rocked him, and the ball got away, and that could be all she wrote right there.
Thody will get them set. 15-game losing streak near its end as he'll take a knee. South will take the first of 2 timeouts remaining here, stopping play with 18 seconds to go.
Well, I think when you're snapping it, we have a timeout here?
Yep. South taking their second timeout of the half. They can only stop it one more time.
You know, since you don't have a direct snap to yet, the quarterback's not under center, there's a chance for a fumble on these snaps yet. So taking a knee is a little bit different story in this, the way they do it now, than when I was coaching.
Waukesha North. Well 0-7. Lost their last 8 ball games last year. Their first 7 this year, and
they played well. Both teams have played well, and they both had a chance to win the game. It looks like North is going to do it unless something disastrous happens here.
Thody will take the snap and take the knee. And will the Black Shirts take their final timeout?
Yep.
They will. So one more snap, and the North Stars will pick up their first win in nearly 2 years.
Yep. Well, Chris Fryman's been the head coach for 2 years. He's been at North for 4 years. He's a Wisconsin Rapids boy who played college football up at Stevens Point. He's a math teacher. Man after my own heart. And I think they play. Do they play Kettle Moraine next week? I think.
Yes, they do.
Yep. It's another game that they certainly can win. If they can win, they got a lot of good young players. Their quarterback's only a sophomore. Maybe this is something to build on here. Yeah, they jumped
into the neutral zone, did the Black Shirts. So be a neutral zone infraction here against the defense. And this loss tonight pretty much derails any thoughts of a playoff for Waukesha South. They have 1 game remaining, and that would be at Arrowhead.
Yeah.
Thody takes the knee, and the North Stars play spoiler here tonight.
Yep.
As they get a late touchdown, the Ryder 50-yard touchdown reception to seal the victory tonight for Waukesha North. A 31-28 victory over their arch rivals, the Waukesha South Black Shirts. What a ball game here tonight. Go back to the defensive stand in that first half. The difference, Waukesha South had a 3rd and goal from inside the 1 and were stuffed twice.
Right.
And then North going on that 99.9-yard drive, that 19-play drive that took almost 8 minutes, and got a touchdown the other way, a 14-point swing.
Right.
So our final here tonight, Waukesha North defeats Waukesha South 31-28. We'll take our break, be back with some post-game notes right after this on My 24. Zach Ryder's 50-yard touchdown reception with just over a minute left. The difference tonight as the North Stars pick up their first win in nearly 2 years, snapping a 15-game losing streak, knocking off Waukesha South on the Black Shirts' homecoming game tonight by a score of 31-28. North Stars now 1-7 on the season. Meanwhile, the Black Shirts fall to 2-4 in league and 4-4 overall. Exciting one here tonight. We've had some fun and a little bit of everything. Fake punch tonight by both teams. A 99-yard, 19-play drive.
A lot of good plays made by a lot of kids. A lot of kids played hard tonight on both sides, and North prevailed, and I think they deserved to win based on how they played.
Let's head downstairs to Mike McGivern and the trophy presentation.
Hey, Coach, congratulations. That your heart's okay?
Yeah, I'm doing okay. I'll take the W. My heart will get over it.
Your heart will get over it. How are you going to sleep tonight, all right?
Sleep like a baby. Got the win, got our first of the year. It feels good. Feels good.
You know what? I got to tell you, for our Thursday night games, this was a real good one. We appreciate that. You know what? You told me before the game that your team hasn't quit all year. And you know what? They didn't. They got down at the end there. A lot of teams that hang their heads. Not this group.
Not this group. We've done it all year. You know, some of the games have been a little more out of reach, but we still played. And we put ourselves in a position to win tonight, and the guys made plays that we needed to.
You know what? Something like this carries over. You know what I'm saying? You got one game next week, but a game like this carries over. These guys a little bit more in the weight room, a little bit harder working out in the offseason after a game like this.
It's a great momentum builder. You know, a win like this can do wonders for a program. We got to finish our job this season next week against Cal Moraine, and we got to build this momentum going into the offseason.
Hey, Terry Gahn, who's the general manager for I-24, has got the ball presentation. Terry?
Coach, congratulations on a wonderful game. Thanks, guys, for entertaining everybody in Milwaukee tonight.
Thank you.
Coach, congratulations.
Boys, get it go. Let's go. Where's my receiver? Come on up here. You still got... Hey, so, you know, let's talk a little bit about that last play there. You know, you're running the fly pattern, the ball's coming. Tell me. Now, don't give me, you know, I want to thank the offensive line. I want to thank my mom. Tell me what you were thinking.
Man, it was just all adrenaline. I didn't really think much, but it was a perfect throw by JT. Couldn't have been in a better spot, and, you know, just took care of it.
You know, you got to thank the quarterback, right? But the line, you see the blocking. The line did a nice job. Go ahead.
We could run the ball. I mean, that set up the passes, and the line did great.
Yeah. Did you tape this game, I hope?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? He's going to go back and watch it. Boys, congratulations. Good win. We'll see you later. Well done.
Final here tonight. Waukesha North, their first win of the year, 31-28 over Waukesha South. We'll take a break and one more word, and we'll have that for you right after this on I-24. 31-28, Waukesha North snapping a 15-game losing skid, picking up their first win of the year over Waukesha South here tonight. Time now for our players of the game, and I think for Waukesha North, really a no-brainer here tonight.
Yeah, we had to give it to Zach Ryder, who made this great catch to winning touchdown. He caught 2 passes tonight, but he had 17 catches and 1 touchdown coming in, but no touchdown bigger than this one right there, and that was a great catch and good throw. And he takes it in, and that's the difference in the game right there. So Zach Ryder's our player of the game for North.
One more look at the game-winning touchdown with just over a minute left. And then for Waukesha South tonight, Jordan Yachik, outstanding game.
Yeah, he's a very good player. He's only a junior. He's qualified for state wrestling tournament last year. He has 145 yards rushing, 6 receptions for 41 yards. He had 2 TDs tonight. He was without him, South would have been in trouble.
Well, next week we head down to Kenosha, my old stomping grounds. Tremper and Bradford on our ball game next week. Our Thursday Night Lights presented by Wendy's. For Mike McGivern, Kara, Terry Kelly, our spotter. For Matt, our stat man, and Dick Basham, John Weiser, and our entire My24 crew saying good night from Waukesha.